for Vel to get into fancy grounds, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to
Yeah, I just got him, I think.
Cool. Let me just make sure everything's going. We're recording. I'm gonna have the recap without any music because previously in Caravan, you guys escaped the irrigator's lair barely, with but moments to spare as the water was beginning to surge around you, and you dove farther beneath, ending up in Lake Cerulean. Swimming your way back, Araketh and Kamal ended up splitting from the group as the party decided to head towards the Dusters, with their newly resurrected elven Taiba in tow. There you talked for a bit, gathering a good-sized crowd, and ventured back to the Sparks, the strangely named camp that you guys had set up, gathered a further crowd, and began your assault on the garrison, but was just stopped short as a single man with a strange scarab face fired a ball of radiant flame at the crowd that you had gathered, killing most and sending a lot of them scattering. Now you fight, after a good few rounds of combat so far, back before Kepri. So, let's go ahead and begin this tactical encounter once again. So, Kepri had just gone, so that means the next person to go is Taiba.
Where's the map?
Ooh, that's fair. 1 minute. Just adjusting stuff.
Why do you sound like you're underwater?
He's looking down at something.
Oh, I am underwater.
Am I underwater still?
Wow, Victoria.
Can you guys hear me?
Shut up.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is
This
it-
is tinny.
I'm tinny.
Okay, that's better.
Oh, weird.
That's better.
Okay.
Itself.
Well, at the top of the round, Kepri had just gone and leapt atop this building. As a reminder, these buildings are on fire, the ones with an F on them, because I was too lazy to change the color. But Taiba, it is your move.
For fuck. Okay. I'm not going to hit this man.
You can
Oh.
certainly try.
Let's see. Oh, this is kind of big brain. It might let us die though. Oh.
What are you doing?
With spike growth, do you just cast it somewhere and then they have to do a check?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think, like, you just cast it below their feet.
Okay.
Right?
I'm going to
I don't
cast.
remember.
Fuck, I'm gonna cast spike growth under him, and it has like a 20-foot square.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you're well within range. Okay, yeah, it's when he walks in that space.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so we will go ahead and draw a square. Oh, you said 20 foot? 20 foot radius, so it's a circle.
Yeah, 20-foot radius. Okay, it's not a square.
Okay, it's quite large. This is actually one too small still. 1 minute. Okay, so we can put it like... How do you want to orientate this? Because it is...
Can we put it more to the left? Or-
Yeah, I mean, like, we
Yeah,
can
that's good.
cover, like, that. Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
I'll actually move it... Actually, yeah, that's the entire roof. Okay, yeah, we'll leave that there. Cool. So you gather some natural energy together and fire it forth. Spikes begin to grow from the ground, extending from the resident kind of bramble in the now burning rooftop that begins to kind of spiral and crackle among the flames. Yeah, he is kind of encircled by this spike growth.
Okay, I'm gonna move like here,
Mm-hmm.
and that's my turn.
You do so. Guy Jite.
Hold on, my map thing is loading.
Okay. Type, I'm just gonna put you on a full square, same with Guy,
Oh, okay.
just for the sake of simplicity. Daniel, you said you're loading.
No, it's good now.
Okay, cool.
Um,
What are you doing?
I mean,
Kepri is still underneath the effects of your hex spell, as the kind of natural mist begins to circle around him, or continues to circle.
he's not
around
prone anymore, right?
him. No, what has happened is like he managed to get Ravager off of him, and he leapt high on top of this building.
Okay. Hex requires concentration, right?
Yes, if you take damage, you're going to be rolling checks.
Does it? Oh, it does. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna cast a good old Eldritch Blast on him.
Okay. 2 blasts.
Actually, wait. I changed my mind.
Oh.
I'm gonna use my magic missile.
Oh shit. Oh, that's so much damage.
It's a bit, yeah.
No, each of those missiles procs Hex.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do 6 of them.
Oh,
Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. First off, let's start with the magic missile damage.
Yeah.
Do in chat /roll 6d6 plus 6. Because it's 6 bolts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna deal a lot of
Wait,
damage.
let me read it again.
I think it's 64 though.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 64. Sorry, yeah, just, you say 6 and you want to finish it up with a d6.
Yeah.
64 plus 6.
holy shit.
That is so much. That's so many d. Okay, that's a little more than like a 5th level fireball on average.
Wait, how much is it?
Okay, start with 6d4 plus 6. So, just roll that. Do /roll
Nope.
64 plus 6.
That would be no, that'd be 8d4, because you start by throwing 3, and then
Three?
for every level after you create 1 more.
So what level are you casting it at?
6.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god.
We have 6 level spells. We are level 6. How?
Magic missile with the wand that he has.
Oh, okay. That's crazy.
I forgot that I didn't even think about the synergies with Hex. That's ridiculous. Alright, yeah, so that's 8d6, or sorry, 8d4 plus 8.
Wait, I'm just gonna.
Okay, that is... What you are doing damage to is equivalent to like a 7th or 8th level fireball.
Sick.
In force and necrotic damage, which is absurdly good. Because it's each time
All
it takes
according
damage,
to plan, baby.
Alright, go ahead and roll that 8d4 plus 8.
8d4 plus 8. I'm just gonna double check.
Because it starts with 3, so that's first level, second level's 4, third level's 5, fourth level's 6, fifth level's 7.
Oh,
yeah.
actually, I think it's 8d4 plus
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Because each one bolt is 1d4 plus 1, so in total. it'd
Okay,
be-
I see what you're saying
yeah,
now. You got you.
8d4 plus 8. Alright, now roll 8d6.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you mean d6?
Yeah, 8d6. This is your hex.
Okay, gotcha.
Because like it's each time you hit, right? Like it's not once around.
Yep.
Oh.
Wow, the odds of that are low. That is 50. No. Yes. 52 points of damage.
Yep. Whenever you hit attack, yeah, that is how it is. Yeah.
That is the most amount of damage that has been done in a single turn this entire campaign. So, as you kind of you're hunkering down behind this wall, Kepri's above you, burning with radiant flame. You take out the wand and begin drawing the symbols in the air, and as you do so, just like a rapid-fire machine gun, 8 bolts of magic energy come firing out in a chaotic swarm, like bees just swarming about each other. All of them begin to just stop in the middle of the air in this dark sky above them, all pointed at Kepri from various positions above you. And they all simultaneously just zip towards him, puncturing different parts of his body. As this happens, there's an explosion of necrotic energy with each individual impact that happens as the hex takes effect, kind of suffocating him in this mist that Veranestra has lent you aid to control. That was a lot of damage. Kepri's looking a little rough.
Oh damn, he's not even dead. Crazy.
Oh no.
No, nowhere close. To
He
that,
is
no.
he is bloodied.
Oh, shit,
Okay.
Damn.
All right, so
Um,
you do this. The bolts just collide in. What are you doing now?
does anyone want a bardic inspiration or?
I would
Word?
actually love one. That'd be awesome.
You can have a healing word, bardic inspiration, or a mantle of inspiration.
Just whatever you think is best.
But
But I think my turn comes up next, so I could do some stuff with Bardic.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll give David a bardic inspiration.
How do you inspire him? As the
Ooh,
tooth
now you
fires
got-
forth and the explosions occur, Ravager, and you feel inspired.
Got the
I feel
D8.
inspired.
It's a D8 now. Ooh.
Yep.
Very fun. All right, guys, is that your turn?
Yep.
Ravager.
All right. So I'm going to I'm gonna move to where it wouldn't catch anything on fire, like over in the middle here or something like that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna flaming exit next to Kepri.
Okay. Yeah. You. Okay. You just disappear in an explosion of flame, kind of like singeing some of the like flaps and kind of satin fabrics and stuff, but not enough to do any more fire damage than what was already done. and you
Mhm.
appear next to Capri. Tiber, remind me, does spike growth hurt you like the moment you step on it, or is it just like?
It's well, I don't know. Does flaming exit like teleport you? Because it says a creature moves into or within the area takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
No, I didn't travel any feet
Yeah,
on
you
it,
just
so
kind of appeared.
Yeah.
So very carefully as you like I guess we'll say like as you appear there, you kind of like burn some of the bramble. Bro, who calling people?
Freaking Matt Gordon, dude. I'm sorry.
He's calling you on Discord.
Yeah.
Okay.
My notes
Alright.
back Gordon.
You appear beside him. Ravager, Capri is now in front of you. Your Warhammer is still radiant on fire, but it does not deal any additional damage, as you have learned in the last session. So he's immune to radiant damage.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to hit him with it.
Alright. It is still very magical and very hard.
I don't know why I have advantage, but I do.
I think you still have that from Reckless?
Oh, I
no,
have
you had
disadvantage?
disadvantage, because... Oh, it says that you're prone. Sorry, reroll.
Oh, okay. Well, either way I hit.
Yeah, re-roll it just to see, because, like, you wouldn't have normally had...
Okay.
Actually, yeah, no, just... Okay, yeah, just roll damage.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
And I'm
That's
going
just confusing.
to I'm gonna use menacing attack too.
Oh. Is
to try
that
to-
fear?
It is it is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Does it deal extra superiority die damage?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll the damage. So it's
Okay.
an additional d6 on top of whatever your maul rolls. So many d6.
Pretty good.
Alright.
And then plus.
Now roll an additional one, and I will add that on top. Additional 3 points of damage, nothing to laugh at. Oop, that is the wrong. Whoops. Ignore that. He is immune to frighten. As you strike him, you like roar out this terrifying roar, and like a lot of you guys, as you're watching this, are like you see Ravager just engulfed in flame, just surrounded by this fire and bramble, and even you guys kind of feel a little afraid. But Capri just stares you down with these like dead beetle eyes that are kind of absent. He is immune
Okay.
to the frightened condition.
Alright. That's fine.
All right.
I was gonna do some weird shit with spike growth and like throwing javelins or whatever.
It's
So-
your second turn. Or sorry, not second turn. Second attack.
Oh right, I have two. Okay, sorry
Yes.
about
That is correct, right? Because you're level 5 barbarian.
that. Yeah.
Why was that disadvantage again?
I don't know. Did it
Okay. It hit, but that's very strange.
I
Oh,
don't
it still
know.
says that you're prone. Okay. Sorry. Okay, it's still like none of those were 20s, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, just
Okay.
just roll the attack, or roll Cool. Boof, boof. 2 solid strikes. You roar between them. Capri just kind of taking the blows in stride. Now beginning to look fairly rough at this point as the damage has begun to compound. But you know he's bleeding from a number of wounds. You see that his scarab shell has kind of cracked a little bit. But he's still holding in there as his pyre continues to grow. At the end of your turn, he's going to use 2 of his legendary actions to make a Kopesh attack against you.
Okay. Might go down.
Ooh.
Alright.
All right, his pyre, by my count, is at 1 size. This is going to deal some extra damage.
I'm gonna. I try to vengeful assault before I just hit him with one
Yes.
more attack before I potentially go down. All right.
Yeah, it's not going great.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that does hit. Nice strike. Go ahead and roll damage.
Decent. Okay.
Oh wow, oh man, the dice, that didn't matter. That is unfortunate. All right. Yeah. So you take this is slashing damage. That should be halved. Oh wow. And then he deals an additional 1d6 radiant damage as a bit of the pyre kind of strikes down into his Kopesh and slices you across the stomach. You are still kicking, but that is 2 of his legendary actions to do that. That is the end of your turn, Ravager. Gauntlet.
Yes.
Okay, if I recall correctly, last time I was here, I was trying to save people from this building, right?
Yes. They're like you kind of like listening out heard a couple of screams coming in this direction.
Alright, I'm gonna fucking run into this building and look for anyone who's in there, I guess.
Make a perception check. As you enter, you see a living room set ablaze in radiant fire. You see kind of like the telltale signs of like liquid, the liquid flames of radiant energy just kind of about you. Furniture is ablaze. It's rough. You do see a man who's already asphyxiated in the smoke, kind of laying beside you. But beside him, you see a small child, a young girl, no older than like 4 or 5, a little halfling girl, so very small. Just kind of standing beside her now unconscious and likely dead father.
All right. I'm gonna pick up the girl and I'm gonna like drag the father out
Okay.
of the building. I'll try.
Yeah, so you like run towards the girl.
Yeah.
You are a very large man, and she's a very scared girl. Make just like a persuasion check and describe to me exactly how you're like approaching her.
All right. I'm just. All right. I'll do the persuasion check first.
Okay, 14's not bad.
I'm just kind of like fucking fireman running towards her just with a very concerned look.
Okay.
Fucking.
She looks at you, just kind of like rushing past, and like you are a clear sign of help, and she just kind of like pulls at the shirt of her dad. Just silent, just like tears streaming down her face, silent. And you like just scoop her up, and as you kind of like take her, she's just dead silent, like the telltale signs of what is likely to be a life of trauma following her.
Right.
Either way, you rush out of the building. The girl beside you, I will draw a little circle to function as this girl. There she is.
Cool.
All right, but yeah, you we'll say
Is
that's your
there-
movement really to just like get in there and get out really
Okay.
quickly.
Hmm.
So you have your action, bonus action, all of your movement has been expended.
Gotcha. Let's see here. Were there other buildings that were on fire that I could tell?
Yes, there's the one that
Okay.
Kepri is on top of, and the one that Kumal is at.
Gotcha. So I'll just save that for something else. Hmm. Yes, I am. Okay. I think I think I'm gonna use my channel divinity here.
Ooh, I don't know what that does.
So let's see here. I gotta find it real quick.
Dog is going apeshit. One sec.
Is that as an action? Yes, it is.
Yeah, what does your channel divinity do?
So here we go. Here it is. Radiant defense starting at
Whoa.
radiant armor as an action. You channel blessed energy into an ally that you can see within 30 feet of you. First time the ally is hit by an attack within the next minute, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to. Oh wait, it's fuck.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Ugh.
And your other channel divinity is
It
turning
might-
dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
You still have your action if you want to like Misty Step anywhere or dash or throw something if you're crazy.
Throw the child.
This is.
Whoosh!
God, that sucks.
Yeah,
That
sorry.
really sucks. Wow. Let's see. What else do I have here? I can healing word Ravager. I think that would be good.
I'm
Sure.
kind of almost dead, so that would work.
Yeah.
Give her a
All right.
go.
I'll use. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
6.
Reach out with some radiant healing, Ravager, and you feel a little bit more rejuvenated, like you might be able to take another hit. But Kepri is still before you, wielding his Kopesh in like a very solid, like squared stance to you. But yeah, Gauntlet, you mend a lot of Ravager's wounds. He's feeling much better. All right,
Very cool. Thank you.
is that your turn?
Yeah.
Kamal, he rushes into this building. Tabi, you watch as he just like disappears into smoke, covering his face with his scarf. And he's going to spend his turn in there. He is more or less useless in this fight. He already used his second win too. He's rough. Kepri, all right, top of the initiative. Yeah, what do we want to do here? I think we're going to do one of these. I'm going to... Yeah. Okay, so Kepri kind of like looking about him just in this chaos, he kind of just points two of his fingers out in a kind of halberd position, and he just quickly draws a line through the air that sparkles with fire. And through Guy and Taiba's space, a wall of fire will appear. I believe it is 60 feet long. Yes. He will use every foot to about there. Kind of clipping Guy and striking Taiba squarely. As this happens, I'm going to just drag the deck saves onto you guys. That will be rolled. Success. Success. All right. You do still take half damage. Okay, Guy, with that, your hex has expired, but both of you guys managed to barely weather the wall of flame that just drags itself through this space. If there were this building, oh shit, that is unfortunate that I just did that. Fuck, I can't draw another arrow. The building that it's kind of pointed at is like nearing on fire. The building behind it is on fire. It's just this huge wall of flame. Yeah, that is Kepri's action. He's not going to move. I think he's just going to stand still and take the oncoming slot.
Hey, you want me to rules lawyer or shut up?
What's the rule?
Hex only procs on things that require an attack roll.
We will note that for later use. Good to know. I'm not going to undo the damage because we're this far in.
It was really cool. It was a really cool idea. That's why I didn't say it at the time. But I just wanted to know if you wanted me to stop him from dying next turn.
Okay. I will keep this in mind. I appreciate the transparency, and yeah, we'll watch out for that next time. But it's all good, Guy.
Nah, yeah.
All right.
It's fair.
Taba, it's your turn. You are in the wall of fire. If you don't get out of it, you will take damage.
Okay.
And for reference, it is burning southward. So 10 feet out, like towards the south, like the southern direction from the wall of fire, it is still dangerous.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Okay, the only... Well, okay. I can't really get to Ravager because I will die, so... I'm gonna move here.
Alright. You dash through the flame. You would still be within range of the fire at this point. As it is like, it's not just the line, it's like an area to the south of it that's also just dangerous.
How far do I need to move to get away from it?
If you move diagonally one, like diagonally down one, you'll be fine.
Like here?
Yes, just barely.
Okay.
Yeah. So you will go ahead and just kind of sprint down there, exiting the fire, kind of charred and burned your hair. Or I guess, yeah, just your hair at this point, as you are an elf, slightly like singed and on fire.
Okay, let's see. Does anybody need healing?
Yes.
Besides Ravager, because I can't reach him.
No, it's okay. I'll be fine.
I'm going to... Fuck, how much... I don't even know where I think I would still have enough movement to get the gauntlet, right? Because I was like around here.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, you could get to Gauntlet.
Okay.
Yeah, easily enough.
I'm going to go and cast Cure Wounds on Gauntlet.
Alright, good call. You rush forward and place a hand on him, the divine energy kind of flowing into him. The radiant healing stitching together your wounds like magical sutures.
Nice.
Much better. Alright. Taba, you use your action for that. You have your bonus action remaining if you wish to do anything with it. Oh! What you should do, make a concentration check on the spike growth.
Okay.
Just roll a constitution saving throw. The DC is... that looks to me like 14. Yep, easy success. Maintain concentration. Alright.
That's my turn.
Cool, cool. Guy Jite, you are in the fire.
Okay,
very
sick. So if I move, do I take an opportunity attack? Or does the attack, like... Does the fire attack me,
No,
basically?
no. If you end your turn within the space, you'll take some damage.
Do I take damage here?
The fire there is like it would be just behind your back, so as you rush out seeing that empty spot, yeah, you'd be fine there.
Okay.
You all kind of
Alright.
rush together, seeing the injured girl down there.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Just gonna give the guy an old... He's immune to, fear, right?
Based off of what you saw Ravager attempt to do, it didn't look like Kempri was phased by his intimidation tactics.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's immune
So
to
if
fear.
I were to cast Dissonant Whispers, would he still move away?
Is it a fear effect?
It's
Is it...
psychic. Actually, wait, I guess it's not a fear effect, I know.
Well,
Yeah.
doesn't it not say charm on it or something like that?
Dissonant Whispers did specify that it was not a charm effect. And you have not tried anything dealing psychic damage so far, so you do not know what that looks like.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. But
You
this
can
is
certainly try that.
also... Okay, now let me look. This is a wisdom saving throw, right?
Dissonant Whispers, I believe so.
Man, this guy's wisdom's up the wazoo. I'm just gonna freaking Eldritch Blast him.
Make your attacks.
That does work with Hex, which is actually crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one does work. Yeah, yeah.
each of those works, yeah.
So do I just
Right.
cast it on them? Was it 3 times?
Twice, and it's attack, then
Twice.
damage, attack, then damage. Assuming you hit.
Okay. Attack. No.
Yeah, miss. As he just like as the blast fires out, he deflects it with his Kopesh. Second one, same story. Just
What the
just
shit?
deflects them.
That's so sad. You actually got kind of close to the AC too, I think.
Yeah, you were 3 off. You guys know his AC is 18.
Oh.
Okay. Do you need another bardic inspiration, Ravagern?
He still has his last one.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Oh, you do? Okay, cool. Alright, that's my
Thank you,
turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, Guy, he is going to use a legendary action. This time, I believe. Oh, you guys have a fucking. He's going to use an AOE, but he can't because you guys have that girl. Oh fuck.
It doesn't
Well,
kill children.
it's a 15.
He just fucking set a few buildings on fire, but once he sees the girl, he's like, oh, wait a second. Whoops.
It's like
Yeah.
Superman or Man of Steel.
I guess you could do that. Okay. Because of the angle of this, Ravagern is actually unaffected despite being in the circle. Only Taiba and Gauntlet need to make dexterity saving throws. As he conjures a small ball of just radiant energy and hurls it down. And his pyre does shrink slightly. This is all 3 of his actions. Wow, that is a definitive success.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Gauntlet, make a dex save.
Save, right?
You got this. I believe in you.
That
Oh,
also succeeds. You still take half, so let me just roll the damage. It's not as much. I rolled absurdly well. Both of you guys take 12 points of radiant damage. Just apply that manually if you can. I believe
Okay.
Taiba's just unconscious.
Oh, barely.
Yeah, on the number, man, sorry. So as this explosion rings out, Taiba drops. Ooh, fuck. Oh, this is whack. Okay. Okay. Just a single explosion of radiant energy. That is all of his legendary actions for the round. And his pyre does shrink slightly. Alright. That is Guy's turn. Ravagern.
okay. Gonna whack it again, I think.
Alright, just a little whack whack. Go for it. Make your hammer attacks.
Take my big. Oh, fuck.
First one misses as you go swinging with the maul. He just kind of ducks down and with his Kopesh just kind of grinds the hammer set just bounces off harmlessly off of like
Alright.
kind of the shoulder.
Would you use your bardic inspirations for
I
attack
follow.
rolls?
Oh, true. I should do that. Wait, let me.
Sure.
You can do that after you make the roll. It's just that the DM does not have to say the
Oh.
effect.
I see. My B. That still misses.
16. Fuck. All
Yeah.
right. I use the momentum and I swing all the way back around and I try to hit him again.
Yeah, first one glazes off the Kopesh. Second one with a big spinning whack
Sick.
slams into his skull. Or I guess beetle face.
Yeah.
Big hit on that one. 16 more points of damage to Kepri as you poof, slam it right into the scarab as you knock him sideways. And that one he's reeling from. You see he's bleeding from multiple wounds. And Kepri kind of looks at you. These beetle eyes kind of glancing about the space. And he says, perhaps you are a bit more than I expected. He's
Strongmen
winded.
like us aren't meant to serve rulers. Whoops. Said that wrong.
Then you are without purpose. That is.
I have more purpose than you ever will.
Then you have. Yeah, alright. That is your action. You have a
Can I-
bonus action of movement.
Can I consume a potion as a bonus action, like a healing potion?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna use a basic healing potion.
2d4 plus 2. Oh, he needs to make a concentration check. Forgot about that.
It's really hard to like think of things to say mid-combat. It's actually really that caught me off guard.
Alright, yeah. He succeeded the saving throw and for concentration. You regain 10 HP. Not bad. Go ahead and apply that to yourself. As you just quickly down the potion, slamming on the ground, exploding in glass, Kepri just looks at you and you see the radiant fire begin to expand quickly.
Yeah. All right. That's my turn. I think think if Gauntlet has some tricks up his sleeve, he can kill him here.
Alright.
Oh, so this
Ooh.
growth isn't there anymore.
Can you guys edit the circle? Oh, it's not there.
Oh yeah, because I died. Or I passed out as a concentration spell.
Oh, true. Okay, this is not bad. Alright. Thank you for the reminder. The bramble dies down.
This is the little girl now.
That's good to know. Don't fuck with that.
Yeah, after one piece of McDangled fries.
Gauntlet, it is your turn. You see how Taiba just, in the explosion, Taiba drops behind you, and you kind of like put up your gauntlets to shield the girl behind you, just the radiant energy glancing past.
I'm gonna like fucking as she's falling, fucking catch her with my hand and fucking fucking defibrillator that shit with hand of healing.
Taiba, yeah, you just kind of I guess moving past the little girl, place a hand on. These like radiant bolts or just like forces of impact just like cover her entire body. You regain 4 points, more than nothing, and you're back, Taiba, but prone. Alright.
So that's an action. Fuck. I don't have. I guess I do have range stuff.
You have javelins or something?
I have. Well, I already used my action actually, so I can't use them.
Ah, true. You could does Step of the Wind give you better jump? Because you can maybe jump on top of the building if you tried.
Yeah, but I already used my action.
Yeah, but bonus action
It's
Step
a
of the Wind key.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Oh,
true.
shit. Ow! Oh my god, that fell on my nuts. Alright, I'm good.
I might just
Entirely.
use another key point for patient defense and kind of like get my kind of get in way of the girl, but like also kind of like get in a fucking position.
Kind of take a deep breath in the middle of this heated battle. The flames raging about you as buildings are on fire, a wall of just solid fire towards your right. And you take a moment to breathe and focus your attention on what is most important. And as you do, you feel this field of radiant fire just kind of surge about you. The coldness still in your heart from where the King of Wrought Iron affected you, but still you focus on your quarry and defend yourself. Alright. Gauntlet, that is your turn, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Kamal kind of runs out from this building. He's like, "There's no one here. I'll be around. I'm just going to continue to look at the buildings." And he will rush into this one, which is also on fire at this point. He looks winded. At the end of this round, there's this sort of rumbling in the ground. Just this... like, buildings begin to shake, shingles begin to fall. Ravager on the roof, you're kind of struggling to hold your footing as the ground just begins to shake. And all of you kind of look around, even Kepri kind of looks about. Nothing seems to cause it, just there's a shaking in the ground. But the battle still rages on, as that will take some time to occur. It's Kepri's turn now. So, he is going to, as his pyre grows, lash out with 2 Kopesh strikes and an unarmed strike against Ravager. First attack. Oh, shit.
Okay.
2, okay, plus 1d6 radiant. How you kicking in?
I still have a 16 health left.
Second Kopesh. 23. Lovely. These 2 radiant strikes just burning radiant fire across your body in a final unarmed strike. As he, with one strike, cuts across your chest, other strike cuts across, kind of forming an X across your chest, and the final one is a kick right into the center of your sternum.
Okay.
And that sends you kind of tumbling.
That's a lot of damage. Alright.
Yeah, that's a full round of attacks. Kepri will then, as he just kind of kicks Ravager, and you go, make a strength saving throw. You have oh, true. You go flying back that far. It's just go tumbling. You almost fall off the roof, but kind of stop short. Your arm kind of dangling off.
Yeah,
Kepri...
that was exactly enough damage, dude.
Was it really? Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Kepri kind of like points his Kopesh towards those of you on the ground who look up, seeing Kepri just silhouetted by his own radiant halo. And he says, "That is one down. Do I need to make an example, or do you understand what happens when you cross the emirate?
Keep it going.
All right. He walks towards Ravager.
Oh. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
That's his turn. Taiba.
I have healing word, so I can heal Ravager next
Okay.
turn.
Okay, then I'll have to run up to him and cure wounds him.
Yeah, I'll focus on killing this guy.
Taiba, is your move. You are prone. I'm assuming you're using half your movement to get up.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
All right. You kind of push yourself up, seeing Ravager just on his back, a Kopesh at his throat at this point.
I'm just gonna make a longbow attack against Kep.
All right. Draw your arrow, pull back. Your new elven eye is a little bit more aware than your tabaxi form as you loose the arrow, make an attack. It's gonna be really funny for rolling that one. Good, solid hit. This is non-magical, isn't it?
No!
Yeah. Ding! The arrow just kind of hits, splinters, and snaps as it strikes his body. He seems unaffected.
Oh no.
Okay.
All right. That's
Yeah.
your first attack.
Oh yeah, I get two. I forgot.
You can move and like switch weapons if you want, if you can get up there. You do have a climbing speed, if I recall.
Wait, what? Wait, oh yeah, I have the boots.
Yeah,
Or the.
the spider climbing. Yeah.
I'm going to die. I don't care.
All right. You only have 15 feet of movement at the moment because you did.
Oh, yeah,
Just
how
had something
tall
to
is
get
this building?
It's a one-story building, so we'll say 15 feet.
Okay. I'm a move here. Yeah, tier. Fuck. Yeah.
Okay. You just kind of waltz into that direction, just kind of firing a shot as you do. It just splinters, unfortunately. All right.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Okay, yeah.
All right. At the end of your turn, he is going to make a Kopesh strike against Ravager on the ground at advantage. Auto crit if it hits. Okay. 1 death save. Or sorry, 2 death saves.
Yeah.
He twists and digs the Kopesh into Ravager inside, holding it kind of backhanded as he just slams it down, still keeping his eyes on you, and twists it into his chest, removing it once, a dripping of blood appearing as it removes from Ravager's body.
Jesus.
That is the end of Taiba's turn. Gaiji Day.
Okay. If I were to make a persuasion check, that would require an action, right?
No, that is that you get one of those essentially, for free.
Oh, really? For free?
Yeah. Talking, I would say, is like, if you can keep it all within 6 seconds, then it's for free. If it does go, like, pretty far over that, then we're going to start looking into, like, bonus action territory.
That's sick. Okay. Is there any way I can get up to him using my movement and mantle of inspiration?
There is a solid wall. There are, like, things you can try to climb on, but, like, some of it is, like, obstructing, if anything, like that tarp.
Please heal me.
I'll heal you. Okay, fine. I'll cast healing word on David right now.
Okay,
Alright.
yeah, as you kind of conjure the incantation and point out a hand to your unconscious and dying friend. Ravager does regain consciousness, prone, barely conscious, blood running across your face as the blood has dripped from your chest upward as you're kind of leaning back and almost sliding off the roof. You're not feeling great. Ravager needs to just moan.
Your time isn't up, Ravager.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
All right, Guy,
Kill
what do you
this
say to
fucking
that?
dog.
Okay, so is there like a ladder stuff here? Like see this box right here?
You can try. That is going to take like all of your movement to even remotely get to like this position. Ah, fuck.
This position, this is the 20 feet, right? 20 feet.
Yeah.
So can I use? So is this box? Can it prop me up so I can climb up onto the thingy?
That's starting to sound like an action.
Yeah, that's getting into action
Yeah, you're right.
territory.
Okay.
Because like it's going to take a lot of your movement to get to there.
Okay, that's fair. Wait. So how does climbing work in this game?
You
I'll
move at
try to
half
film
movement,
how.
and you'll need to make an athletics check to even like be able to get up there.
Okay, and that requires an action.
Yes, this will require an action because like what you're effectively doing is dashing to extend your movement, and then using that movement to try to climb up.
If I understand
Gotcha.
correctly, he could use his action to do that and then still talk to him and make a persuasion check.
Yes, although
Okay.
you'll need to keep it very short as you've used all your other action economy.
Gotcha. Alright. I had some crazy idea. But maybe next turn, because I need Mantle of Inspiration to get up there in the first place, I think.
Well, if you use
So-
an action to dash, you should be able to get up there. Have you,
No, I
only-
need an action for what I want to do.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. You can at least try to get up there if you want.
I can. Can I get to the box?
Yeah, that's easy enough. You just walk in that direction.
Alright. Then I'll cast a good ol'. Actually, I should try this. I mean, why not? I'm
cannot
gonna
cast
cast
a
a
level
Hypnotic
spell.
Pattern on him.
You cannot cast a leveled spell because you already cast Healing Word this turn.
Oh. Okay. Eldritch Blast.
Cool. You kind of aim down from there, kind of using that cover. 2 blasts of energy. Your hex is gone, so it only deals Eldritch Blast damage.
Gotcha. Finally.
I kind of hope this doesn't chill.
All
I
right.
want to get back up and smack.
18 hits. 3 points of force damage in the shoulder. Second hit in the other shoulder. As just kind of like just gets shot twice, kind of his torso twisting from the impacts. He is looking very rough. Kepri is kind of bleeding, breathing hard. His beetle wings are flapping violently.
Okay. Yeah, it's my turn.
All right. Kepri, at the end of your turn, because he has one more legendary action, is going to.
Better not run away. That's a bitch made if he runs away.
No, I mean he just saw that. He just saw that Ravager got up. Yeah, he's going to wait. He's going to wait and observe. Ravager, it's your turn. You are
All right.
prone. You're not feeling great.
Those who find purpose in being a slave will never be as strong as those who resist. You emirate dog. I'm gonna fucking get up and kill him.
All right,
Too
you
reckless
stand up.
act.
Kepri seems a little surprised as he just dug a fucking sword into you, but saw the healing happen. To see you return with such vigor. Go ahead and make your attacks. First one
Come
misses
on.
as he just turns and deflects the blow with his khopesh.
Fuck you, God, please.
Use an inspiration point.
Oh,
Oh,
wait,
Taiba
yeah.
has inspiration this session, by the way.
wait,
Forgot to
oh,
mention.
Oh, yeah. That's up to her then. But whatever. I still have another attack anyways.
Ooh, that's a natural fucking 20.
Nice.
The first one
Nice.
poof, deflected, but it was just a feint as you turn and with a solid crack send his head. I mean, well, let's see where this goes. Look at all those fucking dice.
Ooh, it's still alive. Are you kidding me?
I'm taking a
fucking
screenshot.
kidding?
I'm
Wow.
taking a screenshot of that. Holy shit! I'll send this after you guys beat him.
He's gonna get doinked by like a fucking dart or some shit, and that's how he's gonna go down.
Kamal runs up and kicks him.
All
I had
right.
advantage on the first attack too. That's so sad. All right.
As you stand, Kepri kind of reeling back, and he looks to you and he says, "The Emirate will continue with or without me. Basra is unpleased. She will find you." And
They've been unpleased with me my entire life, and it hasn't stopped me from getting here.
he's going to use at the end of your turn his legendary action to run. You get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, sick.
All right. Another reckless.
With every fiber of your being, rage burns through you like a rolling flame as you poof, strike him with a single hit point remaining. How do you want to do this?
All right. As he's running away, I grab onto his foot, and I pull him behind me, and I slam him on the ground. And then I pull him behind me, and I slam him on the ground again, like Hulk in the Avengers movie.
As you just, as he's running away, you grab his heel and you lift him and the shingles just go flying, and as you just continue to buffet him against the ground, the roof caves in and collapses, and as you both fall, him on his back, you on top of him, your warhammer, or your maul, raging with radiant flame, with one final decisive strike, your foot planted directly on his chest, you slam the maul directly into his beetle skull, crushing it like the bug it is. And as this happens, you kind of land in this fiery space, the inferno of the building about you. Kepri has been defeated.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you guys are looking about you, the burning of the building, the wall of fire now also dies with Kepri. I will go ahead and change the music. we'll try this one. I need to start thinking about music more carefully. There's a stillness that comes across the place as the only sound that you hear is the burning of the buildings. Ravagen, you exit the building, I would surmise. Kamal does as well.
I want actually really quick, and as I'm leaving, I want to see if there's anybody I can like save from the burning building really quick before I
Perception check.
go. All right. Skills, perception.
6. You look about, you see a single heavily burned cadaver. But beyond that, you see a nice kitchen, or what might have been, and the remnants of a life that was.
Okay, let's leave.
Alright, you kind of push your way through the door that just falls down, heavily burned. You are bloodied, covered in your own blood and Kepri's. Kamal kind of walks over. So, what are we doing?
Where's the garrison?
I'm gonna try to look around. Is it on fire as well?
No, the garrison would be, like, this map isn't entirely accurate. Like, this is about where the garrison would be, where my arrow is, if you zoom out.
Can you do it again?
This area.
I don't see it.
North
I don't
west.
see an arrow. Northwest. Okay. Oh, I see it.
That's where the arrow is pointing to. Like, this area is where it would be. That's not what it looks like, obviously. And as the kind of fire settles, you watch as Roxy and a number of the people that were kind of traveling with you begin to come up from the south. Or I guess that'd be the north, technically. And Roxy kind of looks at you. You did it. Damn. All right. We doing this or what? We still got fire in our blood.
I think we have to take control of the entire city if we're going to keep it safe, as their only really form of guard is gone.
Right. Well, if this has solidified anything, it's solidified, well, I guess your superiority. What do you want us to do?
We don't take another life, I think, is the way to go about this, because it's starting to feel filthy. He had so much potential, you know, he just squandered it. It's a bullshit promise of purpose. Either way, let's move towards the garrison and get the equipment.
Okay. And the crew, which you see a number of people who are like tending to others, like wounds. People who have a magical origin who are able to heal do so, at least to the best of their ability. And you all make your way towards the garrison, and you see the large, very regal-looking building, very government and official-looking. And you enter, and you see that it is empty. You guys, when you were last here being led for your court trial, saw brass guards swarming this place like ants. Now you just see a large open foyer with a nice marble floor, alabaster walls, desks here and there, a number of weapons as you look through various rooms within this building. Spears, shields, suits of armor and breastplate. You see the odd hammer and sword and sickle and spear. A number of different weapons for anyone, or that anyone could ever want. You do find a very, very, very nice set of plate armor, should you wish to take that or give it to someone. It is regal and opulent, and has a very nice helmet with a visor.
Kamal, this would look great on you.
Just what I was thinking. Is it wrong of me to take enjoyment in this, or I'll just put this on? He will.
I mean, we might have lost some civilians, but this is regardless of victory, so I guess it should be celebrated. But it doesn't feel right.
Suppose so. Oh, and by the way, if I continue to fight with you, I don't want to ask for too much, but my glaive did not do too much to this guy. A magical weapon would be handy, if you had it.
I kind of look around at the party, seeing if anybody like perks up.
I don't know if
Wait, what is?
My glaive did not seem to do too much of a damage to this Capri fellow. So if you had a magical weapon that might allow me to do more damage to people like him, that would be extremely helpful.
Well, for the time being, you could borrow my axe.
Okay. Kind of takes this large great axe and kind of hefts it.
It's a battle axe.
Oh, it's like a battle axe. A little lighter, but he's still heavy for him, and he kind of holds it. Adamantine. This is nice. All right, I'll take this if you allow me.
Yeah, but you better return it.
Of course. And he will keep your adamantine or battle axe. Fuck.
All right. Well, everybody else can sweep through and take whatever they want. I think, unless anybody like needs anything.
Yeah, you see a number of people kind of rush in, begin collecting things and spirits. It's a very somber tone given the events that just transpired. And the rumbling in the ground is still present. This kind of like... It's like an earthquake, but very mellow. Just loud.
I'm gonna take 5 more javelins.
Yep, easy enough.
Was there anything on Kepri's body? Any like magical shit?
Yeah, you kind of look through him. He was wearing very, very simple clothing. His chest was exposed, his very like broad, very human features. The only thing that you could surmise being magical is his khopesh.
Take the Kopesh.
You take it.
Identify it in the meantime.
It has the statistics of a +2 scimitar.
Oh shit.
It is quite a prominent magic weapon. You hold it. Its craft is phenomenal. It's very, very sharp. Looking at it almost feels dangerous. It is a very, very finely crafted piece of weaponry.
Alright, I'm gonna sound my trumpet and I'm gonna go, hey, does anyone want this?
Tyber, that kind of looks like your speed.
What is it? Is a scimitar, not a spear?
It's
a +2 scimitar.
Yeah, it's a khopesh, which is like a kind of, it's the Egyptian style, like kind of very jagged looking sword. You have one, I think.
Oh, it's like a sickle thing.
Yeah, it has the statistics of a scimitar, so you should have proficiency with it.
Yeah, and it's a finesse weapon. Oh yeah, I think rangers have proficiency with simple and martial. So.
Then yes, you can likely use this.
Okay,
can.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I think it'll probably, hopefully, be in better hands if I have it.
Alright.
Take it.
Damn. Okay.
What? Wait a minute!
I will add this to your inventory.
I'll hand it over and then I'll whisper what you owe me.
Alright, I will get this to you. You guys can continue doing stuff as you please.
Are the buildings still on fire, or did they all go out?
A lot of them have begun to die down at this point as they've been reduced mostly to their foundation.
No more people from what we can see.
No,
Like,
you look about, all that you can see are bodies, property, burned wreckage. There's not much left.
Is there anything like...
What about the
Oh, sorry. Val?
what about the little girl? Where's she at right now?
She's just kind of been holding on to you, just like holding on to like, I guess just like any cloth that's on your person, just like kind of walking with you. Just this little halfling girl.
Gotcha.
Is there any like other like rooms in the garrison? Are we done distributing weapons right now? Like are
Yeah,
all
I
the
mean,
weapons gone?
like, because I don't want to like list through all the like hundreds of weapons and suits of armor that are here. Basically, like your people will come in, acquire a number of items, and just like arm themselves. They like you have successfully created what is effectively a militia.
Okay, sick. The dusters are right.
Yeah, the dusters and the people of your camp.
Okay, sick.
Yeah, and
Are there any,
those
like,
that remained.
Are there any like secret rooms and stuff in the garrison?
Make a investigation check. Someone can assist them if they wish. As you just kind of like go from room to room, kind of pressing into walls, looking through bookshelves. You go into the trial room, kind of check out that area, place you haven't been to in some time.
Good. Hey, somebody help me! Somebody help me look for shit in here.
Now's not the time to be looting, goddammit.
What was the whole
Yeah,
point of this?
What are you looking for, Bobbles? We already got the equipment.
More equipment?
They might have some pocket change, maybe in the jury
I
room.
don't look for pocket change. I'm looking for weapons to arm ourselves against the Order of the Sun.
16. If someone else would like to roll, they can. But, Guy, do you use any spells to assist you with your location of things, or are you just kind of looking on your own?
Any spells? I don't even know if I could use any spells. Could I use like Dispel Magic?
Dispel magic wouldn't help you like find things, but if you had something like a detection spell or a location of object spell or something.
Best I have is identify.
Yeah. I mean, that helps when you like pick something up and want to know if it has any properties, but it takes you some time. But as you're kind of in the trial room, you look about and you kind of look behind the podium, and you look underneath and you find this little drawer. And you open the drawer and you see inside is this single, like, it looks like a key, but it's like too ornate. It looks like it'd almost be used exclusively for like decorative purposes. And you take it and you're like, this is suspicious. And looking about the chamber more, you kind of look at the walls and you find this brick that seems like a little discolored. And you kind of remove the brick and you see inside there's a key slot.
Okay. Can I like look for runes, scrape any off if any?
Yeah, make another investigation check as you're just like checking everything, making sure that it's not trapped.
Yeah. Gotcha. Shit.
Seems clear.
Oh, crap. Alright, I'll stick the keyhole in.
As you do. There is a small glimmer of magic. 1 minute. I need to check something. Just cast it, right? Very fun. Okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Shit.
Apologize. That's a success. All right, you still take half.
Thank God.
As it just splashes you with acid.
Fuck.
5. Let's wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Boop.
That's a lot of dice.
Ooh, it's a lot of damage. You take it's halved, so you take 10 points of acid damage as it just shoots acid across your face, and you howl out, your trunk bellowing, and you just like wipe the acid off and just try to like get it on the ground, like pour water on yourself. It is rough.
Oh my God. It's a solo mission.
The key does unlock the thing, and as it does, you hear this, like the sound of stone grinding against stone, and you watch as the podium just sinks into the ground. And as it does, you see a kind of staircase across the side of the podium, I guess the space towards the side of the walls of the podium. Very, very small, a little hard to get down, but it does descend downward into darkness.
Okay, I'll call out to the group. I'll be like, hey, found what appears to be like a dungeon in the garrison. If anyone wants to come with.
I'll go, I guess.
All right, gauntlet time. What are you doing?
Oh, stay back with this little girl.
Yeah, and it's at this point that the girl kind of like looks up at you, and in this very high-pitched, just terrified voice, she just kind of looks up at you and she says, "Is it going to be okay?"
I will make sure it is for you.
Is my dad
We're
going
here.
to be okay?
He's going to be okay in the hands of the speaker now.
She kind of like looks down at that. Okay. She just kind of like stays quiet and just kind of looks around her, and at all the people just like gathering weapons.
Aberdeen, as he's going down the steps, was kind of watching that interaction, and so you see a tear kind of roll down his face before he quickly turns around and follows Guy down.
Guy and Ravager, do either of you have dark vision?
I do, I think.
Okay.
I
You
don't,
can see.
But I have a lamp.
Okay, yeah. So, Guy, you just kind of light the lamp and just kind of hold it out in front of you. And as you descend down into darkness down the spiral staircase that the suppressed podium allowed you passage through, you enter into a fairly large chamber, probably about 10 feet by 10 feet. It's not like super huge, but not just tiny. Like a large closet, basically. Few things are weird about this room. It appears mostly empty. But both of you make investigation checks as you're just kind of like looking about this room and the strange things in it. I'll give you more description after that.
Why is Guy's token so small? How did he do that?
What? What?
If you control and you roll the mouse wheel, it makes them bigger or smaller.
Or Ravager.
Investigation.
Yeah, investigation. Ravager, you can make an investigation check too. You actually can use your inspiration on this if you wish, because I think you.
Whoa.
I think you have
Sounds important.
an inspiration die if you want. You will find a couple things just
Oh,
like
I
in
need
the
real
room.
life.
Wait, my bardic inspiration?
Yeah, I think you have some, right?
I used it.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
The room is weird. It's just strange because it's so empty. What you do find, just because it's so obvious, is in the center of this room, there's actually, Guy, can you roll a d4?
Oh, dear.
Just roll a d4.
I'm so scared.
Ooh, that's interesting.
I'm gonna die here.
There, in the center of the room, is a small carpet, about 3 foot by 5 foot. It's really elegant and ornate, with a kind of like gold trim and a red kind of like base design color. It's quite small. Looks like a large rug. Again, 3 foot by 5 foot. So like a large. I guess it's a large carpet.
Okay. Well, we'll check it out, investigate it, right?
Yeah. I mean, you walk over to it, kind of like. I'm assuming just like pick it up.
I'm gonna look at it like look for like runes and shit. Then I'll pick it up.
Okay.
I'll smell it. I'll hear it.
Make an investigation check as you just like look at every facet of this carpet.
Also, I have advantage on investigation checks that involve scent or hearing. So if it involves those, then you know.
Not really. Like you get a good smell of it. It smells musty and old, like it hasn't been used in a while. Kind of like a slight mildewish smell. That's not super pleasant. It doesn't
I've
look
gotten 3
magical.
4s in a row.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It doesn't look magical.
Evan, do you see anything about this carpet?
Sorry, I was thinking about what I'm gonna say later. What did you say?
There's this carpet in the center of the room. It's like 3 foot by 5 foot. Guy is like investigating it, wondering what the fuck is up with it.
Can you gauge anything?
I'm gonna touch it.
You touch it. Kind of like pick it up a little bit. It floats into the air.
Oh my god, we're that kind of Arabic.
that kind of what?
We're that kind of Arabic.
The carpet just like flies in the air.
This opens up a whole new world for us, Ravagers.
What? It's just a piece of fabric.
It's flying.
I know, but like, what is that? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? The opportunities.
It's not gonna hold our weight. I'm gonna try to climb on it.
How much do you weigh?
I am. What am I carrying? I'm carrying 93 pounds, and I weigh 313. So like 400
Ooh,
something.
actually, I did this wrong. Guy, roll a d100.
Fuck.
Yeah.
This gives me anxiety.
Okay, the carpet's bigger.
Yes.
It's 6 foot
Big
by 9
carpet.
foot. You get on, it holds your weight.
Oh, I'm gonna jump on.
How much do you weigh?
I weigh. I think. Hold on. Where is it? Is it in notes? I weigh 373, and I'm carrying 50 pounds.
373
So,
plus 50, so you're a little over
420.
400. Okay.
Both like 400 something.
Okay. Yeah, guys, you get on it, just like slowly falls to the ground.
I think it's your weight, Ravager.
Look who's talking, motherfucker. You kidding me?
Oh, I am slim by my standards. I'll hop off though.
Yeah. This is a carpet of flying. It is the 800-pound carrying capacity variant with a flying speed of 30 feet.
That's so sick.
It is a very rare magic item. It'll probably be the best thing I give you guys in the campaign.
Cool.
It does provide infinite fly speed. Oh, actually, sorry. A carpet can carry up to twice the weight
shit.
shown, but it flies at half speed. So both of you guys can get on it. It can carry up to 1,600 pounds, but it flies very slowly.
Sick. I will reside.
All right, let's fly back upstairs.
Wait, is there anything more to? Let's do a sweep through again of this
This,
place, right?
like, from your investigation checks, this room is empty otherwise.
Damn. Can I cast Identify on like one of the walls?
Yeah, you take the time to just ritually cast it, kind of extending your senses. Nothing.
No, I can't sniff or hear anything with my shit.
Based off your investigation checks, no, nothing else in
I'm
here.
gonna start like flying around on the carpet and like knocking on the walls, see if we get any hollowness.
Ooh.
Yeah, you. Nothing.
Fuck.
All right, let's just go back upstairs. We can't waste time. We have to go kill boss or whatever. Or hope actually not kill boss. Or I really hope not, but
Okay.
might have some sort of trick up her sleeve.
Yeah, let's fly up.
Yeah, so you guys slowly, at 15 feet, slowly the carpet glides over and then straight up. It does not have a like maximum height. You can just go. You just very slowly. And like Taiba and Gauntlet, as you guys are just kind of like talking to the kid, you watch as Guy and Ravager just float up, standing or sitting on this carpet that just hovers in the air.
Hey guys.
It's like you finally found something that could carry your weight, Guy.
I
All right, get over here. I'm gonna start moving the carpet. I'm gonna start moving the carpet towards Taiba very slowly.
We're coming for you. You are gonna be
Taiba's
fucked when we get over there.
I was gonna walk like to the side a couple of feet.
You just go sailing past.
Turn!
It is slow. The young girl actually starts laughing at that. That's funny.
What are you laughing at?
She like her face falls and she just like hides behind Gauntlet's leg.
Oh shit. Hey, kid. We're gonna get revenge for you.
She kind of like she looks a little scared of you. And she says, "My dad always said not to talk to Dragonborn. Said that they would eat me."
I'm sure he did, but the same people that killed your dad killed my family. So we've got something in common now. Don't be scared.
Make a persuasion check.
All right. Also, Guy can butt in if you want. Yeah, you seem like you keep like starting to talk, and I can't tell if you're about to.
I think that's
No.
Yeah.
I'll have one.
15. She kind of like nods her head a little bit. Still, she seems skeptical and very scared of just everything going on around her. And reasonably so. But she kind of like nods skeptically at least. Bro, stop resizing your tokens.
Oh
Smack
shit.
it.
Somebody else was doing it.
It's distracting me.
Close out of the
Yeah.
map. We don't need it anymore.
All right, that's fair. I wanna kind of kneel down to her.
She looks at you.
May I ask you your name?
Oh shit, what's a female Arabic name?
Reina.
Reina? Sure, we'll
Yeah,
go with
that's
that.
female.
I like that. My name is Reina.
I'm Ravager.
He's gonna stop.
Oh, sorry.
You weren't talking.
Oh, well. Yes, this is Ravager, and that's Guy, Taiba, and I am Gauntlet. I'm gonna sigh and I'm gonna tell her this tragedy may never escape you. You might never find closure for what has happened. I feel great despair for what has happened to you. The innocent have been ravaged by a battle that was not their own tonight. I will try my best to assure you my protection and care, but use this night not as a reminder to hate, but a reminder to prevent this. You might not understand what I am saying, but you will with time.
She latches onto every word and she just kind of like nods as you're talking. Okay. I'm just kind of tired. She
Frankly,
just yawns a
I
little
beg
bit.
to differ. We're gonna get closure right here and now. And you're gonna be able to move past this with strength and not let it consume you like it did me. Let's march into the
I
capital
make
right
things
now.
right.
I don't. You think she should come with us now?
I think we should give her over to the orcish woman, right? Yeah, there's some protection away from here.
I think she
Yes.
should come. I vote we take her with us. I think
If
needs
she
to see what
dies at the capital, she'll never have any closure.
I don't think we should endanger her. She's part of the team, but she must seek closure or safety.
I think she needs to see the closure and the safety, or else this will be
If we
inappropriate.
bring her
Child,
with her,
Ravager.
I was a child too.
Dad, look. All right, yeah, good point.
you should not be taught with the teachings of bloodshed.
We're not going to shed any blood. We're going to. If she puts up a fight, she dies, Bossera. There's no way she will. Capri was her final stand.
If we
What do you
take her
intend to
with
do at the
her,
capital?
We're gonna force her out. We have to at this point. They have nothing to protect themselves anymore. It'll just get overthrown by some other hooligan if we don't.
Why don't we ask her what she wants to do?
The girl just like looks at you all, like this is this is something that she's like in way over her head with. She's like looking at her, she is probably like maybe 5 years old. Like she's a young girl, and for like a halfling, that's quite young. And she just doesn't. She just like shakes her head, and she just kind of like says, I don't know. I just want to see my dad again.
Should take her home.
She doesn't have much of a home, but we can grant her one.
I think we should take her with us. If I was that age when everything happened, which I was, of course, I would have wanted to see her get dethroned.
She's tired. She's a child who just wants to sleep.
But this is gonna stick in her memory forever.
It will still, even if she goes to the capital and sees someone else die.
All right, whatever. Do whatever you want with her. I'm tired of waiting around.
Alright. Should I go to the capital? So what do we want to do? Do you want to turn her over to the orcish woman and bring her to the mansion, or take her to the capital?
I think we should bring her to the mansion.
I
Yes.
agree. Alright,
And,
let's do that.
You guys exit the garrison at this point, kind of walk through Caravan. You pass by a good number of your crew, kind of beginning the processes of taking care of the dead and mending the wounded.
I'm actually
someone-
I'm gonna stick around the garrison, kind of preparing to go in the Capitol building, sort of watching it to see if anybody starts to walk out of it.
Okay, the Capitol, like you're going to the Capitol building or the garrison? Sorry.
Isn't the garrison in range of the Capitol, like you?
No, the Capitol building is like, so the People's Promenade is where the garrison is. The Jade District is where the nobles live, and then to the left of the Jade District, if you look at the map of Caravan, the left of the Jade District is where the palace is.
Okay.
So if you're looking at the map of Caravan right now, you guys are there.
All right. I'm gonna go while they're returning here. I'm gonna go right here and sort of like sit leaning up against the wall and trying to see if anybody starts to walk out of it, just so I can stop them.
So I don't see where you're. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So you just kind of like walk through the district. The noble district is uncharacteristically quiet, as is kind of the nature of things in Caravan at the moment. You do see a lot of bums, just kind of like around, like people from the district of Dutch that might have made their way in, tried to beg, and couldn't find anything. But you make your way towards the gate of the palace. Here you do see a couple of guards. They look inexperienced, small, kind of scrawny. Do with that information what you will. But they kind of look at you, and you see one of them like kind of quaking in their boots, kind of points their spear at you and says, "Stand back! This is the palace of Basra al-Kadab."
I had to kill Kepri to get here. Move.
Make an intimidation check with advantage. Yeah, you're covered in blood. Oh, that teetered on a 20. They kind of look at you and they just like ready their spear, seeing you like injured, and like you yourself limping, and they say, "Get back, dog."
Excuse me? This is the high court of these of the order or of the camp of Sparks. I would so advise that you stand back, my friend. I'll cast friends for the meanwhile as well, which gives advantage on charisma checks.
Yeah, you kind of like conjure together the magic. Go ahead and make a persuasion or intimidation. That one's kind of edging at advantage, obviously.
I'm assuming Guy followed me and everybody else is taking the girl of the mansion.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I'm gonna roll this. So we'll cover what Gauntlet and Taiba do after this.
Well, I don't imagine this would ever fail in any universe.
They kind of like step back at that. The Sparks, and they kind of like talk for a little bit. Fine. You want to get in?
Just go
Yes.
home.
Kind of look at each other. Like they look terrified, but they also look like that they have a duty to uphold.
You'll have a more important duty after all of this is done, and we will spare you. Right now you work for coin, eventually you'll work for honor. And coin, but, you know.
They both just kind of like silently just walk away from the gate.
Alright.
Alright, so you post up there?
Yeah, we're gonna stay and watch.
Yeah. You will watch. Taiba and Gauntlet, you guys make your way back to the manor or the camp?
The
Oh,
manor.
man.
Manor. Okay. So you make your way in and you see Mura just kind of tending to some things, probably like crocheting something or praying. And she kind of like looks up. Oh, what have you guys gone and done this time?
we were trying to arm some people to defend this city, and fortunately, part of the city got burned down, and this child was left. I'll point to Reyna.
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 Come here. And the girl just kind of like walks towards this blind, old, fairly muscled half-orc woman, and will kind of stand before her. And the orcish woman will kind of just like, kind of like pet her hair and just like make sure that she's doing okay. I will prepare a bed, but I don't know how many more refugees we can take. But thank you for bringing her here. Come, Reyna. She'll like kind of pick up the girl and kind of put her on her shoulder. She'll give a nod to you and just silently, kind of clicking her tongue for echolocation purposes, make her way upstairs towards a bed. What are you two doing now?
Do we know where Guy and Guy and Ravager and what?
Yeah, they said they
Probably
were
would've
going
told
towards
you,
yeah. Just for the sake of it.
You have to search the city.
Yeah, do you guys want to make your way there, or what are you doing?
I don't think we have anything else to really do.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You convene, and eventually, a number of other people begin to appear towards the gate, hearing word of what you guys are kind of planning. Roxy and Kumal are among them. Kachada staying guard, of course. You see Everyman, actually, kind of appear beside you in the form of Sylvester. And he will kind of, like, place a shoulder on Guy and kind of look at you. So, here again, I suppose. How you doing? Holding up all right?
Oh, I mean, looking at the scars across both of our bodies, we're not doing great. And I'll just vaguely gesture towards, like, the landscape.
Yeah, it's not going so well. I think you're doing the right thing, though. So good on you. I've just been tending to things here, making sure that the dusters aren't getting themselves into any trouble that is a bit too far. And while doing some reconnaissance. Speaking of reconnaissance, I've heard a bit about Basra, if you're interested.
Basra, well, okay.
I'm gonna kind of
Tell.
lean over and try to eavesdrop on the conversation.
There are rumors that she isn't in the palace anymore. That she ducked tail and fled.
Where do you reckon she would flee to?
Who can say? She's an accomplished mage, but not so accomplished. But it's likely that she might have left the continent, seeing how things are going all ass up.
Well, people don't trust her anymore, so it's not like we really need to hunt her down or anything. If she gave up the palace, good.
Of course, these are just rumors. Either way, her son is currently in control of things, which is a political nightmare, because Yasrab, he is not a trained leader and is quite young and an asshole. You'll see, I'm sure, if the rumors are correct. But might be something to keep in mind, that you're not dealing with a devout politician, more so a idiot.
So basically a politician.
In some places, yes. Here, I had faith in the monarchy at one point.
I think we all did when we were not as
Fuck
experienced
no.
with it. I mean, Ravager got a first-hand experience pretty early on.
That would do something. Suppose he learned
Kingdom
a bit
built
first.
on greed is very vulnerable.
Well,
Hey, does anybody have any way of healing me? Because I can barely walk.
I have something actually, if you'd want. She'll kind of like, or because they'll kind of like reach into their pouch and pull out a greater healing potion and hand it to you. It's the best I got,
Oh.
but should do something. Ravaged it from someone.
I'm gonna down it immediately.
Yeah. 4d4 plus 4 for you. You can roll that. You are feeling quite rough. Yeah, you down the potion, gain 15 hit points as your wounds kind of mend themselves. Oh, would you look at that? And as Everman kind of points through the gate, you do see a good number of people begin walking out. Various, like probably a good dozen or so people. Most of them fairly armored. And at the front of them, you see wearing this just garish golden robe and cloak, with a helmet kind of underneath his arm, and a very ornate-looking sword at their side, a Fire Ganassi man who kind of walks forward, and he calls out, "Stop what you're doing! If you would please just come and talk to me, perhaps we can work something out."
I think the only thing we can work out is you just leaving and surrendering the capital, and then we spare your lives.
Make an intimidation check.
Okay. Also, after that, I need to go grab some water because my throat is very dry.
All good.
Not good.
Gee.
All right. I'll be right back.
All right, 1 minute. We will pause. I'll also work on the music. I think this is better. We'll try this one. I'm just gonna fuck around with this for a minute while we're here. Try to find something more fitting. Weirdly, the Rust soundtrack works absurdly well for this. Ooh, maybe not this. That's what I've been playing for the past, like, 30 minutes, hour.
Huh.
Nah, not these. Whew.
Dark desert music.
Dark desert.
ASMR.
It's very quiet. This kind of works. Not really what I'm going
It
for.
sounds like a plane.
Dementia core. Play dementia step.
The fuck is that? What does that even mean? What the fuck is
Oh,
that?
that album fucking scares me, Val. I swear, if you play that inside like in a campaign, I will cry.
And I'll probably only play it for the specificality that you are supposed to fucking cry.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm talking about.
Dude, if you go to part
Skip.
4, like, you can hear fucking hell sirens. That's scary as fuck.
Yeah.
We're at the end of time.
What's happening?
Nothing has happened. Sorry, I was readjusting the music. Are we all good? Or did Vel just have to dip?
But my dad's like leaving.
Okay,
Give me a second.
we will wait a second.
Yes, the kiss his dad goodbye. And then
Oh, what time is it, by the way, in the game?
Night. It's like early morning.
Oh, okay. So, did enough time pass for the radiant thing to refresh? It says every day.
No, you guys assaulted it in the morning because you had to take a long rest before.
Oh, okay.
Alright, we'll wait for Vel to return, and then we will dive into it. You good?
Alright, he was just taking it. Yeah.
Alright. The Fire Ganassi man, you kind of call back and forth. Come, let us have a chat. There is no reason for bloodshed to occur here.
We walk in. I might just pour oil on our heads.
Oil.
All right. Can somebody say something?
What? Are you talking about the people?
What do you mean? They're beckoning us into the castle grounds. We're right
Okay.
here. I'm just worried, they're going to be up on top and pour oil on our heads. There's some sort of trap.
Oh, yes, yeah, I agree.
Can you assure us that you will not pour oil on our heads?
You shout this out across the way. And the Fire Ganassi, like, even, like, you guys are good, like, a few hundred feet away from each other, like a good couple football fields. And he kind of, like, looks at the guard nearest to him, like, cocks his head. Yeah, we won't do that. But I am confused about why you would... Just come here.
What if it's tar? What if they're gonna pour tar on our heads?
I'm going to poke my head through the gate and look up.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Okay. I'm not good at anything but athletics. All right, here we go.
There does not appear to be anyone on the top of the gates. It seems that they moved most of their guardsmen further inward, which you now see like around this Fire Ganassi individual.
Okay, I think we're clear. Everybody should head inside.
Wait, do you think we should rally our people? Are there any people we can rally behind us?
There are a lot of people around you already. A number of people, probably a good like dozen or so, all wearing the armor that they took from the garrison.
Alright. Before we enter the building, we are simply ambassadors of the people. I feel like if we're going to lead revolution, we must have our people stand behind us.
Yeah, that's why I said everybody should head inside.
Yes, we will lead by democracy. and I'll do a trumpet, and I'll go, people, we will be speaking with the current, what's the name, Basra? Or that, what's the title?
Emir.
We will be speaking with the current Emir about the current state of affairs, and we will lead the change. Come if you wish for a new world, a better world than what stands.
Convincing.
Few people kind of draw their swords and the various weaponry that they took from the garrison. A lot of them looking nervous. Most people haven't even been in the Jade District, let alone in the palace. It's a rare sight to be this close at all, let alone be like walking into the area. So a
Stop
lot of them are
taking.
nervous.
These fuckers haven't seen action in 10 years. They sit around getting paid huge wages for doing training like when they were 7 years old. We're fine.
Yes, you'll be protected by us. All will be okay. We'll be our
Everyone's
best,
the strongest
best
man.
duty. Yeah.
There's like a general kind of murmur. All right, let's do it. And like you hear like a particularly rowdy individual kind of like hype himself up, and the others kind of like begin following suit. There's like a general murmur of like, yeah, we got this, we got this. And they
Let's
ready
take
themselves.
back what's ours.
Yeah, and there's like a cheer of applause. They're in it. They're in it.
March through. Yeah. How
You
many people do we
guys,
have behind us?
taking count, it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 1.5 dozen.
Okay.
It's a good number, like almost 20 people. You guys begin marching through the gate. The various heavy footfalls of the people that behind you and about you move forward, and the young prince, who you now know as Yasrab al-Kadab, kind of looks at the oncoming group, and as you get close, you can see his face begins to fall, and he also begins marching closer with his crew. And eventually you guys meet, probably about 50 feet apart from each other, as both groups stop in their tracks, dust kind of whipping about everyone. And Yasrab kind of looks about. So, what is this insurrection that I have been hearing about?
It's your incompetency to lead. There must be change, and we demand it now.
I'm no leader, I'm the prince. I am just
I see that.
the younger, the heir. My mother is the
Yeah.
one that you have an issue with.
Your mother is a coward and ran.
He scowls at that. My mother is the pride of this country. She brought
She
us
has
out of
no
a great
pride.
debt.
She sits on a fucking ivory throne while people starve and have their families burned.
Yasrab there's a smile that kind of creeps across his face, and he gives a sharp whistle. Capri! Come! Deal with these people!
Capri.
Silence.
Taiba, show him the Kopesh.
Taiba's gonna unsheath the Kopesh. Oh, your pride and joy Capri went around outside of the Jade District and burnt down a bunch of houses and killed a bunch of people. And you say that your mother's the pride of this country?
What? That is... He, looks about. He looks terrified. And the guards about him even, you see through their visors and helmets, their eyes kind of widen at you showing them the Kopesh. And, there's this general air of unease, and Yasrab kind of, looks at you. No. That is impossible. He was the strongest man on the continent.
Look, we can have a peaceful transition of power, or you can end up with the same fate that happened to Kepri not an hour ago. So what'll it be, Prince?
He takes a heavy gulp, and he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out this small kind of brown rock, and he says, just give me a minute. And he kind of turns his back to you guys, and he begins talking into the stone. Anyone can make a perception check if they want.
Okay.
Yep.
Sure.
Sure.
This
Why
is kind of
not?
cool.
Okay.
With the imposters.
Oh wait, I'm
fuck.
hearing stuff. I get advantage on hearing shit.
Yeah, you already hear the whole conversation. You don't need to roll
Okay,
again.
cool. Alright, six.
Guy is the one who hears this, but he whispers into the stone, "Hey, Mother, there is an insurrection happening and I don't know how to deal with it. If you could come here, please, that would assist me greatly. I hope you're having fun in Kale and love you." And he puts the stone back, and he just kind of looks at you all with this great cocky smile, and he says, "Ha! Just you wait 1 moment."
Really?
Silence. Just wait. It'll.
We killed 3 high-level mages at the Ivory Consortium earlier today. I really don't think your mom's going to be that much of an obstacle.
Yeah, I'll quote exactly his conversation with his mom.
What? Shit. He's sweating. And as you guys are like kind of talking back and forth with this kind of banter, there's a sound that comes from the stone. Only he can hear it. But it's like this kind of like, or only he can hear it in detail. But there's this kind of like muffled talking. And his smile kind of like grows a little bit brighter. And you watch as this kind of the dust in between the two groups begin to whip, like a hard wind has just begun to circulate in it. And as it whips and whips and whips, a small kind of dust devil begins to appear in the space, and it quickly expands before shrinking down. And standing in the center of it with a man in a white ivory robe standing beside her, you see a Fire Ganassi woman who you've seen in propaganda pictures, books, written about in novels. The Emira Basra al-Kadab wearing this opulent gown just appears. And she gives a pat onto the man's shoulder beside her, and she says, "You can go. I can take care of these." Man gives a nod, disappears into space. And she looks towards her...
Vacation suites.
Huh?
Sorry, what you saying? No, keep on going.
She looks towards her son and just gives like a disappointed sigh. Fine. This was supposed to be a moment for you to grow, Yasrab, but I see that some things need to be done by a professional. I am Emira Basra al-Kadab. I am the ruler of this place and the victim of this insurrection.
We know your title.
Fine. So is this the end of things then? My lineage dies here, I assume. What is the guillotine?
We were looking for more peaceful means of transitions.
I look towards the people when she says the guillotine or the whatever.
We can make one! Just give us a few minutes. And then well, just a random dude in the crowd shouts that towards Basra. And Basra just kind of like shakes her head. Most disorganized insurrection would do me in. She looks like just not even like angry or sad, just like exacerbated, or not exacerbated, just like tired. Like she's tired of this. Almost like she's bored. And she just kind of like crosses her arms and looks towards her son again and back towards you. What do you need of the Emirate? We have already lost. There is a cult that is currently making its way towards us.
We are aware.
That's
why we're looking
here, less ignorant than most.
The reason we're here is because we think we can govern your city better than you can. And we think we can make it less weak in preparation for the attack.
She kind of cocks an eyebrow at that. With what resources? Even the best leaders require capital and mercenaries to fight for them. We had our brass guard, and you see where they are now. Nowhere to be found. We have been abandoned by the bastions of the city.
Because you built a society based on greed, and we are here to build one based on honor.
Meritocracies, as you would describe, are myths. There is no such thing. There needs to be a strong ruler and a strong economy to fund these sorts of things. There is no way
How
that
much
you could
for
do
a
anything.
strong ruler?
And how's that worked out for you, huh?
You need both. We had no economy, so I had to leave.
I don't want to hear it. Frankly, I've heard it all before. Rolled it into our heads for years. It's a
Just
bunch of
kinda
horseshit. I've
like
experienced myself the power of community.
She places a hand on her chin and just kind of like thinks for a moment. Fine. You want to run the city? Do it. I don't have any stakes here anymore. I'm already in the process of moving to Avalar. You can have this city if you want. Take it. I have no need of it anymore. The power was nice, but dying here, that is not something I want to do. So take it. And Yasrab, like, his eyes widen and he says, "Mom! These people, these dogs, let them take the city." And she just like puts up a hand. Quiet. You had your chance and you sundered it. You'll be coming to Kieland with me. Take the city. This palace is yours, and the people in it are at your beck and call, should you be able to handle them. I wish you the best of luck.
Perfect.
It's bold of you to assume that you're already in the process of moving.
I'm done moving.
I presume that there should be a trial for what you've done.
No, I say let her go. Gauntlet, you're on my side, right?
These people need to be held accountable. They don't, maybe not execution, but there still needs to be accountability.
We can't
What
afford
is the
fighting
word
the
of the
entire
people?
emirate right now.
Gauntlet, what'd you say?
What is the word of the people?
The people, like,
They desire triumph.
we want to take back our homes. We want our money back. We want a better ruler who can do things for us. And this is like various people kind of calling this all out in unison.
And that's all that
And-
fucking matters right now. We can hunt her down later if we want. It doesn't matter.
Mm.
We can't fight the entire
Well-
emirate, every mage that can teleport here.
The
What
time
will
we
trial
spend,
bring us?
time we spend in a trial would be a waste compared to the time we could spend readying ourselves.
Exactly.
Okay.
You should accept the transition.
Well then. And she walks over to Yasrab, takes the crown that is around his head, and throws it at you. Take it. And best of luck. She places a hand on Yasrab's shoulder, and Yasrab is just screaming, "No! What the fuck are you doing? Are you crazy?" And as, like, he's just yelling and screaming, the man in the ivory robes comes back, places a hand on both of them, gives you all a look. They'll do okay. And they disappear in a dust devil. And the guards that walked Yasrab out just kind of look confused. And they kind of like look towards each other and then begin like there's like a little bit of murmuring between them. So what just happened?
How much do you get paid?
We don't. It has been about a day since we have been paid. 2, 3.
You're just doing it for the sake of it?
We found that there was nothing better for us to do than impose law and order where we could.
Right. Okay. Are you still interested in doing that?
Depends. Your new leaders, what do you have in return for us?
We should put them on trial, I guess. Either way, for the time being, I'm gonna go over and like pick up the crown.
It's heavy. Yeah, Gauntlet.
I kind of want to come over to Ravager and I want to look.
As Gauntlet starts to walk towards me, I'm gonna snap it in half. I'm gonna
I'm
turn
turn
around.
around.
I'll turn around and say, obviously.
Good.
You
I kinda
shatter
wanna
the crown. In that instant, there is a blinding flash of light that emanates from this magical artifact. That was the condition to break it. Denial of power. Fucking phenomenal work.
Hell yeah.
And it just shines like a beacon into the air. And there's this just like whirlwind of energy that picks up around the entire group that begins to surround this city as it expands outward, the wind's howling like this defensive sandstorm. There is a moment where each of you feels this heat, this powerful, prominent energy just wisp by you all. And it enters your body and holds there. You gain the benefits of a level up. Immediately. And the benefits of a long rest. Just on the spot.
Okay. Can we actually take a break and do that? Because I'm kind of exhausted and I need to use the bathroom.
Yeah,
So-
you guys can all take a break to immediately level up.
I also got to think about like our next steps because this is kind
Gives
of a
me-
lot of
yeah, I wanna-
responsibility.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some time to write a little speech here.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take 5 because we've only been playing for an hour 30. We can keep going. And like I don't have a time constraint if you guys want to keep going.
Yeah.
Wow,
But-
that is. I cannot believe you broke that coronet. That is just. That was. I mean, obviously you would have.
I was
but
gonna do it if Ravager did it.
yeah.
Like-
Good show. By the by, after Ravager's last turn during the Kepri fight, this was Kepri's HP.
The one. Yeah. One.
Yeah. God.
I thought that was funny, so I was like, fuck.
Holy
220.
shit.
Damn.
Yeah, he
What was
had
that
a
guy's
lot of
wisdom
HP.
modifier?
Huh?
What was that guy's wisdom modifier?
+3.
Oh, that's not that bad. Wow.
No, he
I
was
could've
just-
probably pounded his ass.
You probably could have. He did have legendary resistances that he never needed to use. He never rolled a saving throw. So I was like, okay, that's fine.
Oh.
Aiden,
Yeah.
if you multi-class into a class that also has a fighting style, do you get 2 fighting styles?
Yes. You cannot take the same fighting style twice, but you can get a different
Yeah.
fighting style.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, Kepri's
Aiden.
stats. Oh, yeah.
Oh no, yeah, go on first.
Kepri's stats, by the way, he had a 24 in strength, a 22 in con, 18 AC, 220 HP, 40 foot movement speed. And his Kopesh attacks dealt like a d6 plus 9.
Wow.
He had a plus 12 to hit. He was very beefy.
Damn.
Only got to use
Uh,
some of it, no.
Can you help me add the Bardic slots and the magic missile slots?
How do you mean?
My Bardic inspiration. I don't have those spell slots anymore.
Oh, the fuck. Okay, yeah. Sure. I'm just gonna make a power section. We'll call
Same
this-
with the magic missile. I should have 7. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
That does not rejuvenate during this time.
Oh, it does not?
No.
Okay, gotcha. Wait, it charges daily at dawn. Is it dawn?
It is not done yet, actually. So it will in a minute.
For the sake of efficiency, would it be dawn, basically?
Sure. You said 7 slots for magic missile.
Yeah, it's 7.
How many for bardic? 4
Uh,
or 5?
hold on. Let me look. It's equal to my charisma modifier, I think.
Yeah. So how many? What is that?
4.
Cool. All right, it should be there. Yeah, looks to be.
Sick.
You can add like summaries and stuff there if you want, or effects or whatever, but it's just in your powers section. I assume you're taking another level
Thank
in
you.
Warlock.
No, Bard.
Whoa. You're only taking the 1 level in Warlock?
Well, ideally, I would take another after this, but the
You'll get-
6th level Bard thing is super good.
What's 6th level bard?
It's the command span.
Oh shit. I see. You also get a
Yeah.
3rd level spell slot, which is very good.
Mhm. I think I'm gonna get rid of Dispel Magic.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Do what you want. I get more bard spells too. Fuck, you get another 3rd level.
Yeah.
What's everyone taking a level in?
Probably monk.
Oh, you get extra attack. Oh, thank God. It's about
Yeah.
time. That's so sick.
I get Counter Charm. Yes!
Oh, you're never going to use that. I'm gonna be real. You will not use that this campaign.
No, Counter Charm.
Don't even add it to your fucking list. There is nothing that will do that.
How do I level up again?
You're doing it manually right now. What you can do. Oh, I see. If you go to your main on the main tab, click on the hourglass next, or not the hourglass, but the magnifying glass next to like where it says Bard and Warlock on the right side. It's next to your proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Click that. Then change Bard to 6.
Does it auto do it?
Yes. No, it did not do your HP. Oh, it did do your HP. Did it? You rolled
No.
your HP.
I did not do my HP.
Oh, no, then it did not do it. Yeah, you gotta roll a Bard hit die.
What's the average?
I think they do. It's a D8, so it's 5 plus your con mod.
I'll just roll this shit.
Why can't I see Gauntlet anymore?
Oh, that's recovery.
You can't see Gauntlet?
No. I tried leveling up and now he's just gone.
Are you looking like the PC section or the combat tracker?
Yeah, because I did the level up and I closed out and now I cannot see him in the PC.
Okay, check the combat tracker and see if you can edit that, because it didn't look like it edited on my end either.
Okay. Combat tracker.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do there?
Like click on your token or on the like dragon icon. It should open up the sheet.
The
Is
dragon icon.
there a dragon icon
Oh.
on the right?
I see.
Sure.
No.
Oh, guess that's on my end. I guess you could try rejoining. Oh my god, you get Stunning Strike. That's ridiculous. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here, I'll
it's
just
so much
close out,
shit.
come back in. That's lame.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know
Just,
what's
or
going on.
not the level up. The
The fact that it's not working.
yeah.
Yeah. Alright. What a crazy session.
How do I add the stuff like the Mantle of Majesty and the level crap?
You're gonna have to add it manually.
I
If
thought
you...
you could drag and drop it though.
Oh no, yeah, shit, yeah, because you're Glamour. We have that. Let me just do it for you.
Sick.
Alright, what was the feature called?
Mantle of Majesty.
Fuck, how do I find it? Unironically don't know where I'm looking. Oh boy. Okay.
Shit. Like, why don't I have? I should have 3 level 3 spell slots.
Did not edit. Okay, here, I'm gonna do something. I'm changing your level down. Then I'm gonna just do this.
Yeah, then I think you could drag.
That's max. Hell yeah.
Okay, it just
Yeah,
did
that would
everything.
take a work.
Cool, and it auto-rolled your HP. You
Okay.
have 63.
50. I got 56 now.
Damn! We are a high-level party now. Well, mid-tier.
Because I rolled max for my hit die.
That's really good. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, a hardy 63 with the tankiest bard I've ever seen in my entire life.
True.
Level
I don't know if I should do pugilist or barbarian.
Pugilist gives you Moxie.
Moxie and street smart.
I mean, have you used any of your Pugilist stuff yet?
I don't think he's immune.
Oh, true. I would say you'd probably want to go Pugilist so that, like, Brace Up is just, like, universally useful.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
version of the classes have we been using specifically for monk? Is it Xanathar's guy?
Xanathar for you, yeah.
Okay.
But Hand of Mercy is in Tasha's, so we just gotta be wary about that.
Okay.
Although
Yeah.
for this
I'm
level,
just-
it won't matter.
I'm just looking for the abilities.
Yeah, you get two level 5 for Monk is absurdly good.
Yeah.
Stunning Strike is one of the best features in the entire game, in my opinion. Yeah, it's a con save, but stun is a debilitating condition.
Well, Spirit Shield's not amazing. I mean, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, I guess it depends on whether you want to be like for the party or like just stronger on your own for tanking purposes.
I don't know. I tend to need to do a lot of tanking. 'Cause I'm the only person who can reliably. Like Gauntlet kind of can, but he's much squishier.
Yeah.
Like he has hit points, but he has no other way of mitigating it.
Mhm.
Other than dodge.
Also, you do, yeah. Well, there's that, but you also spend a lot of time like healing people and running around and all that.
Yeah.
You're not a very like sit there and just get smacked kind of character.
Do I get anything for Wave Mercy? I don't think so, right?
No, not.
It
you
should
don't
say.
get a
It should say.
That'd be
Yeah.
level 6 for Monk,
Gotcha. Yeah.
which
I'll just keep going.
should be about where we're ending the campaign, I think. This is the second to last level up of the campaign.
Sick.
All right.
Okay.
Hundreds.
When you multi-class into something that has its own spell slots, how does that work?
You can cast them. They're individual. Like you basically have two different spell sheets. Because
Aw.
it's not packed magic, I think you can only cast your ranger spells through ranger spell slots and your paladin spells through paladin spell slots.
No, it's
Okay.
this one.
So hopefully that'll just work. You can use Divine Smite through either spell slot, because it does not specify.
Stunning Strike.
So know that your Divine Smite can come from either ranger or the other one, paladin.
Okay, cool.
You know what's cool?
Mm.
I can use a Stunning Strike, and I can also use my Superiority die, I think.
Oh my god. You totally can. There's a lot of on-hit stuff that you guys have. It's super cool.
I think I rolled a D10 for my hit die last time instead of a D8 on accident, but like either way, my HP's kind of low, so I don't think it's a big deal.
Doesn't matter that much to me. Yeah.
What's your HP, David?
Yeah, what's your HP?
He's the
Okay,
lowest in the party.
I just got another note.
Seriously? Ravager is the lowest?
Yeah, he just has a high AC and resistance to a lot of shit.
Yeah, I resist non-magical, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and fire. So that's most. Okay, so
Just kidding,
I
he
now
applied
have-
it. He's the second highest.
Gotcha.
yeah, I now have 56.
Twinsies.
Oh, we're actually like tied right now.
650.
Imagine not having 60 HP at least.
You guys cumulatively have like 220 hit points.
Okay, so like as much as Kepri.
Yeah.
Oh, and I gotta do the pugilist, and I gotta do like Moxie and shit. Oh god, it's a pain in the dick.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
I don't know, there's probably a way to automate it, but I don't care. Let me see what I can.
Pugilist is like bar fighting monk, right?
Basically.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I made a mistake. No, it's fine.
Oh.
I rolled a bunch of die. My bad. I'm not gonna do that again. No! That's worse.
225.
Big damage.
Get on, my number's higher than yours.
I die instantly.
That's how D&D really works. You just roll a bunch of dice and see who gets the highest one, and whoever does wins.
I rolled a 210. Shit!
Get on! I'm God here.
Sad. Rolled pretty well. Alright, let me know when everyone is ready, and we will resume.
I need
gonna
to
piss.
get my spells.
Yeah, pee. Piss, shit, other things. Do what you need.
I'm trying to figure out what spell to get now. I think I might get Clairvoyance.
Okay. That's a fun one.
We gotta raid the Order of the Sun, so I feel like that might be useful.
What else
Arc
could you
Cloud's
get?
kind of funny.
Fart
I think we
Cloud?
should
Classic.
skip that camp and just go directly to the palace and just see what happens.
You can
Do we even
certainly
know where
try.
that is, though?
Well, yeah, we do.
Vaguely.
It's like above the mountains or whatever. We can find it.
You know it's in the mountains. I should mention that rumbling has not stopped.
Well,
I could gas them.
You could gas them. You could get... Man, you get Intellect Fortress. That'd be such a cool spell.
No shit.
Fast Friends? Nah, I don't know what that is.
It's a charm person on. It's like suggestion, but it works for more stuff.
No. Bestow Curse could be kind of fun. You gotta touch the creature, but...
Nah.
Well...
It's pretty good. Is there core concentration? That sucks.
Yeah. Okay.
Enlarge and reduce is kind of funny.
Speak with the dead.
You gonna talk to dead people?
Yeah, you could.
Nah.
Sending is
I'll
funny.
We don't have any allies, though.
Well, you do have your army at your disposal.
Yeah, but sending, it's like one person, though.
Right, but you could contact anyone that you know the name of.
That'd be kind of funny.
okay, so Strength Smart is like not that useful.
Not right now, unfortunately, no.
It's also just like not a very good feature. When I look at it. I guess it means like you could like fight people for money while you're doing a long rest.
I
It
guess,
doesn't
yeah.
really make a lot of sense. Alright, we make a.
You get Phantasmal Force again.
That's a fun one.
Because Aiden,
Mhm.
if okay, so if Guy did the thing where he gives people temp HP, and I had a spell that gave someone temp HP, would it stack?
No,
That's
the
the
person
bigger
would
one.
choose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then there's no point in me getting that.
Have you applied the level up yet? Because I'm wondering if your spells worked. They do not appear to have.
Oh no. I dragged the paladin onto my sheet.
Yeah, I see paladin spells, but I don't see paladin spell slots.
Yeah.
Do this.
Interesting. How many spell slots do you normally have for first level as a ranger? Is it 3? Or I guess of first level, how many spell slots would you have? Is it 4
For
and
first
2?
level ranger?
Yeah. Let me
Yeah.
check. I'll just give it a look.
For first level ranger, you
2.
have none, and then when you're
Yeah.
this level, you have 4 and 2.
So you have 4, 2. You'd have 2 first level spell slots. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have it written as pact magic, which isn't like correct, but we'll just say that pact magic is your paladin stuff.
Epic.
I'm gonna...
Alrighty.
Alright, I'm gonna probably just do the Moxie shit manually for a while.
Okay.
I don't want to have to.
Well, let's brace up the old 1-2 and stick and move.
Something like that.
Okay, I vaguely know what they do, so you should be fine. Either way, are we ready to resume the game, or do you guys need a little bit more time? I'll get if so.
Vel's
Is
not
Val
even-
here yet?
Oh, Vel?
No.
Then we will wait and just chill.
Yeah, I'm getting Phantasmal Force.
Man, remember months ago when you guys were level 2 and fighting a hag and shit?
True.
Hag?
I guess fought a hag. That was your level
We
1
used-
thing.
We used
Oh,
to
yeah,
have
yeah,
a
yeah.
person with intelligence in the group.
I thought I had like uses per day.
Uses per day? Oh,
Like I wanna, yeah.
okay, so let me check and I'll teach you. It's actually pretty easy, which is nice.
I just want to put 2 check marks on Moxie.
So they can do
Okay,
that
if you
with-
go down to mode and then change it to, I've changed it to preparation.
Oh,
Yeah.
To, is it? Oh, when does Moxie come back?
Short
Shorter
rest, I
one.
think.
Okay.
Which is very nice.
Yeah.
Short rest and you're back in business.
And I gotta just do the summaries for all these bitches.
Oh, by the by, just so that people know, in the Expanse campaign, it's a very heavy charisma party so far.
Oh yeah, yeah, Victoria, aren't you gonna play a bard?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have three full charisma casters.
a warlock, a sorcerer, and then you. Yeah. And then
Wait,
God, we don't
what?
make you take. You're a
Wait,
you'd be a
who's
wisdom
the
caster.
third?
Vel.
Sorcerer is a charisma caster.
Oh wow.
So
all gonna
hopefully
be
your buddies
squished.
play. They're what? Sorry.
Well, gonna be squishy.
Yeah. Hopefully the newbies will play melee characters with some
Yeah.
oomph.
I'm
Wait, who's
considering,
What
Wait.
is twist between?
I'm considering taking my my warlock a little more martial so that it kind of evens it out a little bit.
Okay.
Um,
That's fine.
Yeah, I might be Marshall too. I might go that woad shit.
Ooh.
Okay, so you guys have some tanks, even if you're all full casters. Magic Party. Man, the second there's any anti-magic shit on you guys are gonna be dead. Any
Probably
Is
not,
this
boulders,
for,
instant death.
I think I'll be
This
fine.
for the next campaign
Yeah.
that we're talking about?
Yeah, we're just talking about like class makeup.
This is like the exact opposite of fucking Apacheon.
Yeah, is it just a bunch of melee boys there?
It's a bunch of martial. Yeah.
I respect that. Martial's actually super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you make a server agent?
We're gonna be using Caravan. I'll just be repurposing it.
Well, I'm gonna have to invite people though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we'll just have like a
inviting people.
Yeah, so like we're trying to find people, ideally women.
What the fuck?
Women.
We need a
Yeah,
little
you
bit.
say that, dude. You say it so
Trying to
creepy.
get his
A little
Yeah,
bit
we-
more. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be weird about it. I'm just
You
saying
wanna,
like,
like-
a little more diversity is good.
We need a
Yeah,
black
but-
person now.
Thank God we're getting Jacob in
We
here.
are, yeah.
We
We're
are
getting a
getting a
black
black
guy.
person. Yeah.
That's
It's
awesome.
weird how you say it. It sounds so.
I know what you say.
I'm not
Dude,
trying to-
You should have heard what you were saying earlier.
We
It was
need
like,
more
oh, we need
women in
We need more
here.
women in
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Aiden was saying we
women
need
and
more.
I'm not trying to be
You sound
weird
like-
about it. I'm not trying to be weird about it.
Dude, you sound
Well,
like a
you
guy.
are.
You sound like a guy trying to make like a flyer for a college. We need more diversity and estrogen in this industry.
Look, I'd never do this. That's the context of D&D. That doesn't make it better. It's not
Okay.
all right.
Okay. You guys are so desperate for women. I don't know.
Aiden is.
I'm
Aiden, if you're so
totally
desperate for
okay.
women. I
Yeah,
can
why don't you
fucking-
bring
I don't
Lauren
know,
to
invite
Caravan?
myself.
I'm not bringing Lauren to
Yeah,
Caravan. It's not
Why don't you bring Lauren?
because I'm not like desperate. I'm just saying it'd be cool if we had like a little more diversity in here. I don't know how else to phrase
Yeah,
it now.
He just wants a little poontang on the side
Oh
of his
my
bitch girlfriend. That's what he's saying right now. That's what
God
he's saying.
damn you.
I don't know, but if you're like really like, I don't know, I'll ask my sister.
Oh,
We have a couple prospects, and I don't want to add more than 2 people because a party of 6 is already quite large, and it's like the max I would want to do. But we will see because there are a couple people on a list that we're thinking about.
Having more women in the party will be good for my character, because he
Yeah.
like treats women better than men. Not like in a bad way. He just is like,
Dude, thank God that's Vic.
I'm a woman.
If that was like anyone else making a character like that, it's so strange.
it's not like creepy. Like, let me get into your DMs. It's more just like he'll like shit talk like a dude, then he'll be like, oh, cover your ears. Like,
There's a
no.
nice guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
don't-
you're playing a man and Vel's playing a woman. That's awesome.
Sheila reason, not dead.
Who's playing a woman? Oh, Vel's playing a woman.
Vel's playing a woman.
I'm
That's
playing
fine.
a woman.
North
That's pretty
Dakota.
Oh, you know.
I'm like, is it the only
I'm
thing you
from
can
way
say?
down the south, you know.
Oh my god, that's actually pretty good. I'm afraid.
I've been playing a lot of Fargo recently.
Oh.
Oh no.
a lot of
I
Fargo.
want a Russian accent.
Isn't Fargo a fucking movie? How do you watch a lot of
Yeah,
Fargo?
I watch a lot of Fargo because Fargo is a movie.
Oh, you just
I
keep.
love that movie.
No, let's see. Yeah, you said playing, I think, so it got confusing.
Either way, character creation has been going swimmingly from what I can tell.
Yeah.
But in any case, is
All right.
everybody
Yeah,
ready?
back to the campaign we're actually in.
Yeah. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I think so.
With the shattering of the crown, you guys kind of look about yourselves, feeling just immensely stronger from that like instant, and you kind of like feeling pretty good. You see the people like about you are also kind of feeling this effect. The people are stronger with the shattering of the crown.
Perfect.
Would
Should
you
we
mind
do a speech?
if I say a few words?
Hmm.
I kind of want to like sit like and not stand upright and kind of like proud.
Mhm.
Talk to all the people. Caravan is a city ruled not by not one voice, but ours. Everyone shall be heard. Not one voice is to be louder than another. We are louder together. We shall remain vigilant in the tides of any foreign invader or even future ruler of this place, to protect that not one person is to be silenced, even the heinous. For what purpose has the speaker spoke fire into our souls, if not to use it?
There is a roar of applause at this, just like people screaming, people getting amped up, like they're ready for a fight. Even the guards that were like walking Yasrab out kind of like nod and like kind of clap at that. They seem to find, yeah, there's a lot of hoorahs and stuff like that. There's a lot of people who resonate with this message. And as the speech kind of dies down, as the applause dies down eventually, the people are talking like they're ready for a fight. The city of Caravan is behind you guys. So as you guys talk and speak, and rally your troops. The rumbling of the ground continues to be an omnipresent kind of backdrop to everything. This rumbling. And it just continues to persist. And it's after about 20 minutes of this rumbling. Since the death of Kepri and the garrison raid, another 40 minutes have passed. About an hour of this rumbling. As you finish this speech, you see, as you face the crowd and the kind of northeastern side of Caravan, you watch as, in the distant mountain, this mountain range known as the Sultan's Vale that wraps around the northern Cerulean cities and guards Caravan from the north. You see the mountains almost begin to, like, sway and move, like they're trees being buffeted in the wind. Like skyscrapers in an earthquake, just being rocked back and forth, back and forth. And you watch as among these mountains, in the center, one of these mountains begins to crack and lift off the ground. Just rising higher and higher and higher and higher. And Kumal kind of like looks towards this, and he looks towards you all, and he says, "There has been another wish." As this large mountainous citadel begins slowly, or at least from this distance appears to slowly, hover and move in your direction. It drips with liquid magma and rock. And you see atop it the various towers and parapets and walls of a small castle keep kept aloft by this mountain as it moves. And the city of Caravan looks at this threat, with you at its lead.
Right, let's get to business. First, we should move into the capital, and then I kind of turn towards the brass guard. You can go seek out any food remaining in any storehouses and start distributing it evenly to the people.
Yes, sir! And they just begin moving quickly.
Everybody else, and I turn towards the dusters, can start looking for disputes and spreading them apart. Anybody without any combat skills can come with us into the capital, and we can start assigning you housing.
There's just like a general mutter of agreement, and they all begin to scatter into different positions, organizing themselves. You see a couple people taking charge and acting as sort of organizing factors and leaders kind of below you, taking your orders and assigning different tasks to be done. Caravan is mobilizing, and word is spreading quickly. Now, basically what's going to happen now is you guys are going to organize yourselves. This is a war at this point, meaning that time is going to progress quickly as I describe things. As you guys have finished organizing everyone, an hour has passed. So, let's go ahead and get down to business, as Ravager put it well. What are you guys doing over the next few days?
Shoo! Okay.
This might be the third to last session,
We
by
need
the
to
way.
mobilize and equip our troops, right?
Yeah, so we have a garrison full of equipment that they've already looted, and that's pretty much open source at this point. Actually, we should probably guard that and have certain people only be allowed in it. We can't have everybody be armed at random, and some people are still seeing the insanity of everything going to chaos.
I think that we should also try evacuating some of the people that are left still in Caravan.
Evacuating to where?
I'm not sure, just somewhere out of it in case this city gets fucking bombed or some shit.
And there's no other city for miles, right? Like, there's no guarantee they'd even make it there.
Right. It would be, yeah.
Kumal comes by, riding on the back of the bird that Guy had tamed, and that is also like the sibling to the one that killed Taiba. And kind of like waltzes into the towards the palace as you guys are just discussing and talking. And he's holding his his axe at his side now, and he says, "What are you guys doing? Why are you guys not in the palace? That is yours now."
We're moving there. Give us a second. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Okay, so sorry. It's just. Oh, thank you for the bird guy as well. I was DM'd.
Someone needs to write it.
Of course, I'd be happy to. Although it could use some barding. I'll go see if I can find some.
Come on.
Ah!
I think you should be the captain of the Royal Guard. Makes the most sense.
He kind of widens his eyes. Look, those are big shoes to fill. I am just. I am more of a foot soldier, not a. He kind of like looks at you guys again. I'll do what I can.
Right. Well, First of all, I need you to start making sure that not any common man can run into the garrison and take out all the spears. We need to make sure they're sort of rationed off in moderation.
Okay.
People who are willing to defend.
Okay, yeah, I'll guard the garrison. Got it. Is there anything else that you needed me to do?
I mean, I don't think there's any pressing matters yet, but I need you to start getting the city under control and, lock down as much as you can. The Royal Guard don't need to be at the capital for a time. We can sort of have them work as police.
Okay, I'll do what I can, spread the word. I got this. Yeah! And he kind of like whips cracks the reins, and he begins quickly sprinting through town.
Maybe I should have asked before I gave him a title. I just figured we were kind of all in agreement that was a good idea.
No, you're right. So should we wait till the Order of the Sun comes to us and defend, or should we attack first?
How are we going to get up there? How do you propose we go up to a giant sky castle?
A lot of rope.
Well,
Leaders
you
of the
think
free
that-
world, everyone.
Do you think the carpet could bring us up there?
We could actually use the carpet.
It would take quite a while though with Guy on it.
speaking of rope,
Walking a thin line, Taiba.
speaking of rope, we could try to use the crossbows and the large amounts of rope to try to bring it down towards us. I just don't know how effective that's going to be.
I think we would have the home field advantage per se if we were to defend, and we would also have our militia.
That also risks some of the lives of the people here. But
Yes, but if we were to fail an attack, we would risk all of the lives of the people here.
that's also true.
Where's Everyman?
Everyman, like, he kind of just, like, talked to a couple people, and eventually Everyman is brought. Yeah, what can I do for you?
Okay, so you're going to find a couple of dusters who look like they'd be good at traveling a long distance and going very fast. And I'm going to need you to sort of do some reconnaissance, scout out how long you think it's going to take for that giant rock to get here.
Okay, do you have any mounts or vehicles of some kind that we could use?
We haven't really scouted that out yet.
Okay, I'll take care of that if you haven't.
If you find anything, just take it.
Okay, I'll let you know when we're heading out. We'll try to leave within 3 or 4 hours, but it'll take me some time.
Yeah, and if you can find anything else, obviously report it.
Yeah, of course. I'll be back. And he runs off.
Caravan has horses. We could form a cavalry.
But, I mean, I just don't know how much ground troops is going to be. It feels like they're just going to do some bombardment from the sky.
No, for your reconnaissance.
But I mean, yeah, I think Everyman can cover
Yeah,
that,
right.
but could be important. We could start
Yeah.
ordering the farms to start producing more food for us and start giving them support and protection in return.
Do you think there's anyone left from the temples that could help heal people?
We should at least try to get them up and running for not only healing, but also morale at the very least.
Okay, you're going to the Order of Agriculture is the one that remains, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Alright, there are other mosques that you guys have access to now. There is what is known as the Rich Man's Mosque, which Guy is actually quite familiar with. And the nobles, or like the royal mosque, the one that the imam, or not the imam, but the Amira once personally used.
I think we should shut down the royal mosque. It's just now that there's basically no royalty. Anyways, let's just let it
At
die.
least repurpose it.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. All right, so do we split off, or do we just move as a unit? Aiden, will you give us a time deficit if we don't split off?
No. This is
Okay.
D&D. I'm not gonna. The one thing I will never penalize anyone for is splitting the party, or not splitting the party. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Well, let's head to the Order of Agriculture.
Quickly, you make your way there. The imam, who knows Abiad, who you've talked to before, quickly kind of like has been informed about what the basics are of what's going on. And he says, "Okay, what do you need? Things have gotten kind of chaotic. What can I help you with?"
Well, I think maybe somebody had an idea of you healing people. I'll let them go first.
Yes, we just require all of your assistance if you can spare spare it to us for healing and potentially morale for all these people, if you can.
Okay.
We-
We could also get food going if you wanted. We have a lot of material components for a certain spell that we could use.
Yeah.
We can also try searching out more people to help with this.
Do you have connections to local farmers?
That is our entire point.
Okay, well, if you could tell them to start producing food as fast as they can, and we'll offer them guard and all that, then that'd be a great thing to do. I'll mobilize a little unit.
We can't tell crops to grow faster, but we could tell them to slaughter their cattle. But that could, in the long term, cripple us.
You think we could work with some of the Mage Guild to grow some of the crops faster?
You could try, but they don't work for anything but coin. They're not loyal to anything. We could try to do something like that, but it is not guaranteed.
I'm gonna nudge Guy and be like, and like kind of take a bit of the coin out of my bag and show it to him.
Ah, not seen the coin in a couple days.
All coin caravan.
I think maybe, just maybe,
I don't know if you trust him.
we should slaughter those cattle and then try to just find some other way of replacing them when we're past crisis.
Okay. I'll send a word out, but be careful with what you kind of do in terms of dealing with a crisis. Taking a rash action might exacerbate things.
I kind of turn to the party. Any objections?
I know the orc woman can produce food in the mansion. I feel like it'd be a better idea to produce food magically rather than cripple our future.
All right. Well, if we can get enough food done magically, then that'd be great. But if we start to run out, then we should obviously slaughter that cattle.
Yeah, well,
So,
if we are running out, we should slaughter the cows. Yeah.
Well,
But in the meantime,
yeah. Well,
Okay.
I guess just let them know it's not off the table in the case of a shortage. But other than that, we'll avoid it.
right.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, I'll send a word out. More food. Got it. But
Okay.
slaughter cattle only if an emergency arises. Good. Alright, and he'll kind of like rush off towards the farms and begin kind of spreading the word.
All right.
Next order of business. Something about healing.
Oh, yeah, wait, he comes back hearing that. Yeah, you guys were talking to me about that. We can do that. We have plenty of practiced clerics at our disposal.
Okay.
So, we got that.
Right. We were gonna go to the other mosques, or are we just gonna?
What do you need at the other mosques?
Well,
Well,
more
we
healers, supposedly.
Yes, more.
Okay, yeah. Alright, let's do that.
There's the rich man's mosque.
So what's that? The rich man's mosque?
Well,
I don't know. So what would I know? Like,
Well,
what's
now
that?
poor man, actually. Now that
Um,
all the currency's gone.
well, your father works there.
Oh.
All right, we should go to the rich man's mosque next, right?
I mean, for what reason?
Or what? Well, we need more healers, and I'd assume every mosque has a healer.
Right.
Yes, we.
Yeah. It's fair.
Make
Alright,
your
well,
way to the
there.
rich man's mosque. Not having been here, I'll describe it. It is goddishly opulent. It is just the most ostentatious, gilded, covered in jade. It is so violently rich and just covered in like signs of wealth. It's hard to describe it just because of how gaudy it is. It still holds like the basic dome shape of a mosque with a vaulted ceiling, but it is just gaudy. Making your way inside, you see that the interior is just as garish as the exterior. A large red carpet leading up to the central podium, number of pews, and at the central podium, you see a Loxodon man with a very similar disposition to Mr. Jite. He is currently just kind of slumped over the pedestal, and he holds a bottle in his hand. And he's just kind of sitting there, and he doesn't even notice you guys arrive.
Yo!
Ugh.
Excuse me.
What?
He's standing back.
Good. Are you trying to hide?
Yeah.
Kind of looks up at you.
I thought you were gonna say make a stealth check.
No, you're just not entering. Ugh.
Well, I'll enter, but I'll just be in like the corner.
Not had the visitor in some time. Kind of takes a swig from the bottle and drops it on the ground where it smashes into glass, empty. What can I do for you?
Who else is in the mosque?
The mosque is empty.
Okay. Where did everybody else go?
Run away. Use the remnant power that they had to get anywhere else. The problem with having the mages is the nobility. They run at every option that they can. But I remained. My name is Alam Motep. Nope, shit. Fuck. Lithros Motep, my bad. My name is Lithros Motep. I am the imam of this place.
Can you heal people?
I could.
Can you assist us then?
Did you get the news?
That everything has gone to shit. I've
We're
heard.
under new leadership.
Kind of cocks an eyebrow. Is that so?
Yeah.
What can I call you, then?
I mean, I kind of turn around and to see Kai kind of slouching back.
You're supposed to be the diplomat here. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's just alright. So, Mr. Motep,
Kind of
You
looks
would,
at you as you approach, and his like previously curious face kind of cracks into this weird, wicked smile, and he kind of, yeah, that about serves me right. The prodigal
Wow.
son returns. How goes it, Alam?
it accomplished more than you thought. Well, leading these people.
You just
Hey.
said that you would be doing your performances and tending to yourself for a time. But here you are.
For good reason. For now, we're doing this in good faith, and we need as many healers as possible. I understand that there's some qualms between us, but if you still have just a smidgen of good faith in you, we'd appreciate your abilities to heal the people of Caravan.
The old Loxodon, in his garish vestments, kind of stands up straight, his back cracking, as he kind of moves from the podium, a staff in his hand that he uses as a walking stick. You've gotten taller. Have nothing better to do than suffer from hangovers, I suppose. Fine. I'll do what you want, Alam.
Okay.
Kind of looks at you and scans you over. The mighty fall and the weak rise.
Hoorah! Oh, wait, that wasn't. Oh.
Where would you have me go? There's still some magic in these old bones yet?
Well, have you heard of the Sparks?
Aye.
People tend to be heading there if they need help, so having you around would be helpful there.
I'll do what I can.
Okay.
He'll slowly just kind of like shoulder check Guy a little bit. Continue walking
but-
forward.
By the way, how often do you use this mosque?
In the past couple days, not at all. It's yours, take it.
I kind of look at how much like metal embroidery and gold is on the walls.
It's an indescribable amount.
I think we're gonna take this place apart and use it for metal.
Good.
He kind of like looks back at you at that. Like there's like a slight scowl, but he just shakes his head and just kind of continues walking out the door.
I'll
Oh,
give you
yeah.
a nice hat or something.
Right. Yeah, but when he shoulder checks Guy, Guy's gonna get a little bit offended. Be like, excuse me?
Just kind of like looks at you, breathes a little bit.
You're lucky you haven't been forsaken for what you've done.
You're lucky I didn't. He just shakes his head. You're lucky that you still stand how you are, given
You
that
don't deserve this position.
I
maybe
work
not.
for this. Nothing to do with luck.
There's always luck. Luck is a omnipresent thing. This is why I am here and why he is here. Now, I've run into a bit of bad luck, I suppose.
You forgot what was coming to you.
Maybe. But that does not make me unique, I don't think. I think most could say that. Everyone gets what's coming to them. But suppose I have more to do anyways. I'll go do your healing and magic. If you need me, I'll be at your camp. Continues to walk out the door. He's old now. He's it's been a couple decades. He's old.
I would not like to work with him.
Lots of grudges, guy. Well,
That's
not
the
a
reason
grudge.
why-
I guess he does against you.
Yeah, he's kicked me out of the church at a young age. That's how I met every man.
You knew every man?
I lived with every man.
The hell? That's crazy. Man of several lives, I guess.
Well, yeah, that man is wicked. He stands for nothing. I would be at peace if we were just to use his capabilities and then be off with him.
You mean she?
No. Lithros. Not every man. I'm fine with every man.
Oh, you're talking about your dad.
Yeah. Regardless, we have some work to do. I advise that we can perhaps arm the borders. Maybe we can build like cannonry and whatnot.
Well, I'll tell Egan he can use this thing for scrap metal so he can make equipment. And I guess we'll head to the Noble Mosque.
All right. Going to Igan just real quick. You talk to him for a bit. For the sake of expediency, he informs you that he is nearly done with Gale Hollow. He is working a bit faster than he initially expected. There was this kind of, a couple hours ago, this weird energy that just kind of went through him and he started working a lot faster. I'm not really sure what's up with that, but...
Cool.
The crown. Sped it up by a day. So it'll be done tomorrow morning.
Okay, how many days left do I have until the curse takes place?
You have another... I believe it's 4 days.
Okay, alright.
Would you have like a point of exhaustion from it?
Yeah, every week that goes by, and it cannot be gotten rid of until you've made up your debt, essentially.
Yeah, so I have to spend like at least most of a day working on some shit, and then I'll go away. I can give away the hammer. But we can just go to the Noble Mosque.
Right. The Noble Mosque is totally empty.
Oh.
It has been stripped of a lot of the useful equipment, including a lot of the metal in here. There is nobody in here, and it's kind of dusty and just absent.
Alright.
Seems like a lot of people fled when shit started going south.
What should we turn this into?
Maybe a town hall or something. Or I guess it could still be a mosque.
Or it could be like where homeless people go to grab food. Like a homeless shelter.
Yeah, that's smart.
Well, could still be a mosque, but for that very purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
It would be useful if people could sleep in it, though, considering what we saw Kepri do to those houses.
True, people are without homes. Okay, well, who's in charge of that? I don't know. We'll make some sort of announcement.
Use these mosques as centers.
Yeah, the rich man's and the noble one.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So you're using those as centers to basically deliver the food.
More like
shelter.
Yeah,
Like
but
housing and
Housing.
Yeah. Shelters. Yeah. So they'll have housing.
Quickly start congregating a lot of bedrolls and beds and mattresses and that kind of stuff. Just getting bedding and places to live ready for the people that might have become homeless. You start inviting a lot of people in. At about this time, that's the end of the first day of prep for here. It's at the beginning of the next that Everyman comes back. And she says in her kind of regular changeling form, "They've been out, and we got to act quickly." We
How
have
many days do you-
maybe 2 or 3 days until it gets here.
Shit.
A couple of things as well. And she kind of like pulls up her sleeve. There is a hideous gash across her right arm. And she kind of like rolls it down. They have dragons, which is very fun. A couple of them kind of circling about the citadel in the middle. This is the same citadel that we saw in the Mumtaz market on the map. The Citadel of Embers. We lost a couple people on the way, but basically, status report, it is creating a sort of a river of magma as it goes, dripping down a large amount of it, creating a path of obsidian and lava in its wake. Additionally, at its base are a number of elementals, soldiers, cultists that walk with it as it moves, and flying about it, swarming, are various airborne elementals and drake riders, a couple of dragons as well. But yeah, it's not a good time. If you have a way to get in via magical means, that would be ideal from what it seems. Or we could brute force it with artillery, but that is a bit harder.
How good are you at swimming?
She kind of like looks at you and cocks her head. I can swim.
Well, think about this. Guy, you remember the place we were going to turn into a tourist location?
Right. Oh no.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of magma down there, right?
Yes.
Probably some other materials that could be used to... it would kill a lot of people, but drop on the assailing forces, or the insulting forces. I don't know how you say it.
Wait, what are you advising? That we drop magma on these forces?
Yeah, I mean, granted, I don't know how well they hold up against it, but
They would probably hold up pretty well, seeing that they're the Order of the Sun.
they're just people, right? They're just soldiers. Like, how would they... If they got hit with a flame, I'd imagine they'd still
Well,
burn.
they're fire newts, though.
How many of them are fire newts?
Well, we've only ran against a lot of fire newts, right?
There are
Oh.
a couple of them, but not too many. They are entirely immune to fire, but the cultists are. They have a bit of a. They can take a hit from a fire blast if they wanted, but they are not immune. They are
Okay.
resistant to fire damage.
Is there any way to, like, transport magma?
Not easily. If you have
That's
magic,
not
that is a
true. It's
different
up
story.
In water. Ravager.
Maybe a pocket.
Well, it's underneath the water. It's irrecoverable unless we have teleportation means.
There is
I
a
think-
teleportation circle in there.
I think
You
it
know,
would
we
be
would be
too
using
late
these
to
mages'
try.
abilities.
What was that, Teba?
I think it would be too late to get one of those mechanical dragons up.
Oh yeah, right. Is there like a engineers guild or something like that?
The foreman's office did host a lot of tinkerers. You do also know
Like-
a tinkerer who you've talked to in the past.
Like, where does the military and caravan build like ballistas and stuff?
They're funded by the government, but the people that would actually construct it are members of, like... Oh, fuck. Man, I haven't had that note open in a while. 1 minute. There is an organization that is kind of about that.
I think we should go there, and we should, build ballistas and like catapults and stuff.
I'm gonna look for Bolt and tell him to do the same.
Alright.
And look for.
My friend Bolt.
Oh yeah, right.
You make your way to Bolt's home. He is currently still upgrading Sentry, as is his kind of way. And he kind of looks at you. Ah, shit! It's been a while. How you doing?
Hey, I own the city now.
Every man came by and she was telling me about him like bull fucking shit, and then here you are. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Good
crazy.
times. What the fuck is going on? I've been hearing stuff kind of in passing, but
Well, there's a giant floating palace with dragons in it that is dropping magma on its way to the city.
You continue
So-
to surprise me. That's what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing a lot of work on artillery, and it'd be great if I could have your help.
Yeah, no, I could, me and some buddies in the Craftsmen's Union might be able to make some shit work. Artillery?
I assume. I think it'd be best to get ballistas, because, like, only stuff that pierces really hard can get through a dragon's scales, right?
I mean, yeah, Ballista would probably do it if it was, like, powered by a little bit of magic. We could do some work with that. I'll see what I
Yeah,
can do.
Does the Craftsmen's Union have a lot of oil, like tar, anything that could.
Yeah, we got plenty of tar. Like, we can make tar buckets and stuff.
That'd be awesome. We can dump it on troops and everything.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get to work on that. Sentry's up and running too, and Sentry just kind of like gives you a really robotic wave. So we'll be fighting as well. Yeah, all right. He kind of stands up from what he was doing and takes off his little visor and goggles and puts them down. Yeah, I'll be back in a sec. I guess I'll get that working.
Black Rail is back in business, bitches.
Damn right. Have you seen Chatter? She's kind of been out.
We seen who?
Chatter.
Chatter. Oh, no, I haven't seen Chatter.
You probably run knowing him.
What?
You probably ran knowing him.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye out for him, but I'm gonna head to the foreman's office for now.
Yeah, Godspeed. I'm gonna start tending to his stuff and begin moving out towards the Craftsmen's Union. That is the name of the organization, by the way, that would be doing a lot of tinkering.
Yeah. All right, so we're also approaching that. How does it look like?
People are beginning to build things already. Like, even before you get there, like, a lot of the Craftsmen's Union has become a little bit more militant. Focusing things on, like, ballistas and, like, trebuchets, mangonels, that kind of stuff. Readying themselves for the oncoming onslaught that has been publicized throughout the entire town. Beyond that, I mean, like, yeah, there's been some basic stuff, but, like, they're not mobilizing, like, en masse. There are a few people doing this.
Okay. Hey, what? I'm gonna try to look for, like, the person who looks like they'd be in charge.
He's gone. Yeah, he would have left. Currently they're just kind of, like, free. They're on their own, just kind of doing shit and just talking to each other. Very communal.
Hey, I actually turned to the party. I think I might run back to Bolton and tell him to sort of run this whole operation, actually.
No, yeah, I would agree with that.
All right, cool. I'm gonna head back to Bolton.
All right, you make your way back to him. Kind of looks at you as you give him this news. That's fucking big shoes to fill.
Yeah,
sure.
the foreman kind of dipped.
Oh fuck. Okay.
So,
yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, you know me, man. He looks a little nervous. Yeah, no, I got it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah. I'll see why they wouldn't listen to me.
All
I
you
made a
gotta
fucking
do is
robot.
make sure people are working at full capacity as much as possible.
Yeah. Okay. Whew. I'll do that. Okay. He makes his way over with a little bit of a spring in his step, but he looks nervous. It's kind of a veneer.
He's got it. All right, I'm gonna return to the party.
All right.
All right, you got that covered.
Yep. So I think two things are in order. I think we should go to the Mage Guild to at least try and make some form of a connection between them, and then they could possibly try and help build, magical weaponry. And then I think we could also go towards the butchers, because their expertise would be useful.
True. We should do the butchers first. The Mages Guild could be really rough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, also, so when this palace of sorts comes up, our caravan, the people of Caravan, will be defending. Do you think it would be advisable if, while they were defending, we went in towards the palace and we tried to slay the genie ourselves?
I think we have to.
Yeah, I presume that'll be the source of things. So yeah, is that good with everyone? That's the plan.
Yeah. There is that Camp Kamal mentioned, but I don't know if there's time for that.
Yeah, I think it's too late. Alright, everyone good stance?
Yes.
Okay, so to the butchers. Maybe we can recruit somebody along with us while we head towards the palace.
You make your way back to the butchers, a place you have not been for some time, and you see a number of people kind of just sleeping around. Maybe bad phrasing. Just kind of like chilling, sleeping, resting, talking to each other and passing. Not a ton of like work being done. And you make your way down and you see just people just kind of being lazy. Like the fighters don't have any pay. They're not really doing much of anything.
Alright, people. All of you will have your most important mission yet, I suppose. We're going to need the strongest warrior, and we're going to slay the source of the Order of the Sun. And if anyone's up for it, it would be a highly recommended. They would be highly appreciated. You'll be repaid
Okay.
later, but at this current moment, we just need someone who's just willing to fight for their city.
You see towards the back, a very large individual stands up wearing this, like, really dark, like, metallic armor. And he is of red scale, similar to Ravagern, but taller, bearing a very sharp pointed tail and these large wicked horns. And he marches over to you. He has a huge claymore over his back. And he, like, walks, just these heavy footfalls. And he kind of looks at you, crossing his arms. I think I recognized you.
Yes.
Yeah. So you wanted posters over town. You're running the shop now?
Hell yeah!
Kind of looks at Ravagern. Ravagern, you recognize this immediately as a half-dragon, not a dragonborn. Alright.
I kind of take a step back and like salute him a little bit.
Yeah, you know, that's great when the authority is saluting to you.
I'll give him a hand gesture, or offer my hand.
He clasped it with his meaty fucking... He's a large creature. Like grasps you like a predator handshake. It's really just violent.
Yeah. Gaiji Day.
He was...
Your name would be?
Shit, where was it? Oh my god, I wrote this encounter a while ago. Ah, here we go. Itan Katlu.
You were blessed, Atan. More dragon blood than any of us could want.
Greetings.
Yeah.
So, are you interested in taking back our country and fighting, or our city, and fighting these terrorists, essentially?
Well, I've gotten a little bored. How about you all? And he kind of like looks towards the crew, and a couple of people that are just sleeping around kind of stand up, look at you all, kind of like shake, nod a little bit and shrug.
Listen, you yelly belly.
Yelly bellies.
Listen, you yellow bellied cowards. There's a giant city that's dropping magma down the desert with tons of fucking dragons flying above it. If you're willing to just sit here and die, then you can, just watch that happen. But if you're willing to raise your sword and take back our city, then we'll welcome you in our ranks.
As you say this, a lot of the people begin to kind of pay a little more attention to you. A lot of them just don't give a shit. A good number of them do. Maybe a good 20 of them. But out of like 50, 60, 70 that are just kind of lying around, not a ton pay you any mind. The half-dragon kind of looks towards a lot of the cowards sitting down, breathes out a little plume of flame, just out of his nose with a sigh. You won't be getting much out of them, I would apologize. But you will probably have those that stood. A lot of us are getting bored without the pay. Need to keep up our practice somehow.
There's going to be a raid soon, so it would be advisable that you guys be in tip-top shape.
The fact that the barrel butchers aren't... Oh, shit. The fact that there's cowards in the barrel butcher seems kind of ironic.
Not cowards, just, they only fight for pay. This is a mercenaries guild, after all. A bit hard
Fight
pressed.
for glory?
Hey, fuckers.
A couple
There's a
people
lot of
look up
gold.
at that.
What?
A lot of people
What?
look up at that.
What?
A lot of people look up at that.
Okay. There's a lot of gold and a lot of unused mosques, and even more on that palace. In fact, there's probably shitloads of resources on that palace. It's from the Plane of Brass, as far as Egan told me. So, if you're willing to fight, you get a cut of the profits, which is going to be massive.
What kind of cut?
How many of them are there?
About 70 total.
70.
We can just do like a, I don't know, like a... Well, we can't really say anything because we don't know how much is in there.
I'm going to like turn around to the party. How about 10% split among the 70 of them?
Well, we need this gold for all of Caravan.
I know, but we need as much soldiers as we can. And
Yeah,
this will give our mercenary business a big boost.
okay,
As far
that's
as
fair.
clearing the monsters out of the area.
10% of all the gold in there, and they'll be recognized as heroes.
Yes. Well, You'll receive the titles of holy shit! I'm getting tired of improving. You'll all receive the title of Hero of Caravan, and we'll split 10% of the profits among the 70 of you.
10%. Holy shit! All right, yeah, we are down. Everyone at this point stands up, hearing 10% of a city's wealth that could be potentially driven into their pockets. I suppose we have a deal. The half-dragon kind of looks at you, gives a nod. You have me as well.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
When do we mobilize, Captain?
So do we want to have like separate teams? Like, okay, so like we're gonna be the A team, obviously, and we're going to be infiltrating the palace directly. What are we going to do with the other people? Are they going to be defending, or are they going to be infiltrating as well? I imagine if they're going to get a cut, they should be infiltrating.
Well, we have everybody else in the soldier, including all of the brass guard that chose to stay defending. Maybe we could just take everybody here and infiltrate.
Yeah. So should we like split up into different teams, or are we just going to charge as one conglomerate unit?
We could have Itan take half, and the rest of us would go with us.
I feel like that might get messy with fights.
Do you intend to get onto the citadel itself?
Yeah, now that I think about it, that might be hard to do with that many people.
I think we should take a couple with us.
Wyvern riders, if you would take them, but not many.
Wyvern riders?
Wyvern riders.
Holy shit.
A few,
Yeah.
not many.
What wyvern riders? Like, where are the wyverns?
Well, come with me. And he kind of leads you out of the butchers and towards a side area. And you see a pretty sizable stables, a place you guys have not been to yet. And here you hear the squawking of about a dozen wyverns, just screaming at each other. Large beasts, drakes obviously, dragons, that are just kind of like squawking, talking, being loud. A lot of them, as you're kind of looking at these large winged beasts, the difference between a wyvern and a dragon, by the way, is that these are technically bipedal, and they have wings where their arms are.
Right.
And a lot of them look a little malnourished.
Ooh. How many wyverns are there?
About a dozen.
Okay, so I reckon that if we don't have any other way to get up there, we should take the wyverns, right?
Well, we can use the flying carpet.
Well, that it's slow with two people on it.
Do you know how to fly a wyvern, guy?
Yeah, but we could have one of the wyvern riders, like ride it while we're just behind, right?
I'm not really sure what the plan is here.
So the wyvern riders, they can ride on the wyverns, and then we'll ride with the wyvern riders, or one of us. So it'll be like here's two. Right?
I mean, we can fly on the flying carpet alongside them.
But there's dragons, Ravager, and that flying carpet is slow as shit. The dragons.
I think we'll be fine as long as the wyverns are protecting us.
At 15 movement speed?
How much faster are the wyverns going to be if we pile on the wyverns? Are they like one-man mounts or whatever?
Yeah, how many people can ride on the wyvern? Do you think 2 people could?
2 tops.
Yeah, so we could have 2 people on a wyvern. There's 12 of them. That would fit the entire party.
Okay, what would you use the flying carpet for?
I could use a flying carpet, or 2 of us could use a flying carpet,
Okay.
but not you and I, but like maybe like yeah.
Outlet and Tyva? Alright. That sounds good to me. So we've got a raiding party.
Alright, I will inform the Wyvern Riders that they are at your beck and call.
Ton, are you gonna ride up there on the wyverns with us?
Good. But you said that you wanted me in, like, B team?
B team? Don't worry about that. Honestly, I think a lot of the people are going to end up just on the ground defending because we can only get people up there through the wyverns of the flying carpet. So,
Yeah, I think you come with us.
you're on Team Wyvern Rider, I think. Like, you're captain of the Wyvern Riders. That makes sense.
Yeah. I will add him to the combat tracker just to show that he is going to be, like, traveling with you.
Okay. Hopefully, I'm concerned with the party. Hopefully, a good portion of them die, so we won't actually have to create that big of a wealth disparity. But it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's 10% of all the golden caravan. That's a lot.
Don't worry, we'll tax them.
So how many wyverns are we going to need? All of them, I'm assuming?
All of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
They do
As
look a
many
little
people that can get up to the top as possible.
All right. Based off of what I was hearing, that sounds like a suicide mission.
Well,
You're talking
doing
about
nothing is a
dragons
suicide
and-
mission, but cowardly. Might as well.
Fair enough.
I think we can do it. I've faced worse. No, I haven't. But I faced pretty fucking bad, and I've gotten out of it alive, barely. So
Right.
I'm confident in myself.
All right. We will do this with you.
Mage Guild.
Beautiful.
Okay. Man, aerial dogfight. I'm glad I prepped that.
Can I also ride the carpet at all times, by the way?
Yeah. No, like it has no time limit.
Okay, sick. Yeah, I just want to be riding it.
Oh. Yeah, you're just like floating a little bit off the ground.
Yeah.
Never walk again. Okay.
Fucking mages, man. I don't want to talk to the mages.
We need them, though.
We left one of them alive last time we killed 3 of them.
Mhm.
Okay, I guess we'll just try to threaten them with the imminent death and see what they do. They might have all evacuated already on their circles, but we'll see what happens.
We'll threaten them after. Let's just try and talk first, right?
I mean, yeah, but there's going to be an air of like, if you don't help us, you just die, right? Like your guild is destroyed.
Alright, let's go.
Well, where are you going?
All right.
Mage Guild.
Yep. Where?
What is there to go to?
You don't know.
I thought there was just like one building of a Mage Guild.
Yeah.
Sewers. Fuck it.
Wait,
You're going back to the irrigator?
Yeah. You really want to go back down there?
Wait, what's going on? My mom came in and I had to
You need,
mute myself.
you see hear the weapon stuff?
Like,
Yeah, how long are you gone?
I heard about we were going to go to the half dragon dude said that it was a suicide mission.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, we're just going to the Mage Guild now.
Okay.
We're trying to
Yeah.
figure out where the Mage Guild is. You know what we could ask, because we have the attention of like everybody in the city. Somebody's gonna know.
Yeah, let's just ask someone who's where the like head of the Mage Guild is, so we can speak
You
to.
know, actually, I think I might know somebody who would probably have the lowdown on that.
Okay, let's go down.
Yeah, he's a little Kanku man. Where would he be? What?
Nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna try to like ask around the city if they've seen a Kanku.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Kanku kind of sounds like a slur.
Yeah, I think it's Kenku, isn't it?
Kenku.
Oh well, fuck 5.
Try as you might, no one has seen Chatter.
Shit.
It seems likely that Bolt's assumption was correct.
Even Everyman?
Yeah, you ask Everyman, and she says, I haven't seen them since things went south with the Mumtaz market.
Okay.
Shit. Does every man know where the Mage Guild stuff is?
I've had rumors of people coming out of the Jade District, but beyond that, I don't know.
Okay.
Well, if we don't have any leads, then the sewers is unfortunately our best bet. Oh wait, but the genie hates us.
He'll just immediately wash us out, right?
Yeah. Alright.
Why would the mages be down there?
They control the genie.
You know what? I bet some of the nobles have some connections.
Yeah.
that is true.
It's to the Jade District, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
what
another
are you
Jade
trying to find?
Ooh, who's got the drippiest looking abode?
Well,
what?
you look through a lot of the homes and stuff. A lot of them seem vacated.
Okay. Is there any like rich people left in the Jade District at all?
Make an investigation check. Everyone can.
I think maybe we can find an Alcatel. We could find the Mage Guild.
True. If someone hired one of those.
15.
Okay. With Guy's guidance and Tyba's guidance too, let me check real quick. Yeah. You go to a forge that lies within the Jade District. A forge that none of you have been to, and that is normally reserved for the nobility. A guy you've probably heard of this place. It's known as Tashkil's Forge. And you enter and you see this forge is a lot like the Inferno Forge, but much cleaner, well organized, with a large, well organized showroom floor at the bottom, with assembly of weapons and mannequins, various intricate suits of armor, with incredibly high price tags that have been marked very low, given the deflation of everything. And you see a tan-skinned human woman with powerful muscles covered in dark tattoos. This person, guy you would know as Tashkil. And she kind of looks up at you with this, like, kind of curious look that kind of shifts to a grimace. Says, I see the nobility has returned, eh?
No, nobility. Tashkin! Do you recognize me? Gaijide? You know, glorious,
Shakes her head.
prophet of all?
I don't know who you are.
Alright, well, we're looking... wait, have you heard of the Camp of Sparks?
No.
You've left this place, haven't you?
What
Well,
are you doing
not really.
holed up in the forge?
Hmm?
What are you doing holed up in the forge? There's nobody with money left here.
Making items as I can. Hoping
Right.
that somebody drops by. Seems that I was correct.
I'm gonna kind of look at the price tags. How low are they?
Cents. I guess that doesn't really help. Silver pieces
I
per
bet-
plate.
shit, can Taiba buy, like what's good? Like, what's the, like, most expensive looking thing here?
Well, let me... That's a fair
Is there any
question.
magic?
Man, you guys
We
are
can
about
buy
ready
your
to
entire stock.
get fucking looted and
Like,
zooted. Give me just a sec. The most expensive thing?
Yeah.
No, it'd be a weapon. 1 minute.
Is there any magical shit too?
Oh, yeah.
Any, like, maybe, I don't know, like eyeballs that, like, could charm people? That'd be
The most
crazy.
expensive thing that she owns is likely an animated shield. So you see this, like... It's really small compared to everything else in the room. It is a small, like, almost like an emblem shaped like a shield. And it, as you get close to it, Tashkil kind of, like, looks up at you, and you pick it up, and you touch it, and as you touch it, it expands outward into this magical, like, blue shimmering wall that expands out from the central emblem and the symbol of the kite shield. This is a very powerful magic item.
That is crazy.
How much is it?
Well, currently it's
Myself
set at
with-
100 gold. It used to be about 1 million.
Oh, wow. Oh, we can't even afford that. Yeah.
Sorry.
100's the highest then. I mean,
Sorry, not 1 million, 100,000. I did the percentages wrong.
Okay. Gotcha. 100 gold. I don't reckon anyone in Caravan has 100 gold. Not even nobility.
Well, the
And no
nobility
sale.
aren't even here
Yeah.
anymore. They took that gold and ran. If they
They
had
don't
any
have
left.
the gold.
Yeah, but you know, I'm sure they have it stockpiled in some other city, maybe.
Yeah. Makes sense. Does he
Okay,
have
can
any, like,
you-
amulets? Oh, sorry.
What's up, Tyler?
I have
I was gonna ask if I could identify the field.
By the way, Victoria, you're really quiet. I don't know if...
Like, can you hear me now?
Yeah, a little better.
Yeah, a little better. Identify it? Do you have identify?
Or I was gonna ask Guy to do it.
Is she gonna beat me up if I identify it?
No.
Right, I'll identify it.
Basically, you can gain the benefits of a shield without having to, like, hold it. Let me see. You use a bonus action to cause it to animate. Shield leaps into the air and hovers in your space to protect you as if you were wielding it, leaving your hands free. The shield remains animated for 1 minute until you use a bonus action to end this effect, or until you're incapacitated or die. It literally is just like a flat 2 increase to your armor class, like, regardless of what you have.
You know, Taiba, I could strike a bargain with this. If, we would need this, but we should look at some of the other stuff she has.
Yeah.
Or
You could try and recruit her.
we could create a debt and then offer to pay it once everything's up.
If you don't have money, I don't want to talk.
Our word is our bond. We can swear in the Fae.
Word isn't tangible. To the Fae. Look, I deal in coin, nothing else.
Okay. Does she have any amulets, by the way?
No, it's all armor and
I don't know about
weapons.
magical shit. Okay.
It's all armor and weapons, yeah.
Anything that would pique Guy's interest, that it would look useful to him.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
You wouldn't. I'm gonna just while you're doing that. You wouldn't be interested in any kind of deal where you make some weapons and armor for our forces, and then in turn we give you money once we return it.
Can you pay me now?
No,
No.
you're crazy.
No.
I don't know how you got this rich off that, but
Dedicated to my craft. That's all I do.
How much would you need to be paid to join our forces?
In today's economy, join your forces. As an employee, I'm not an employee.
Yeah. Or I guess forge weapons.
all we would really need is 2 days of just mass producing as much armor and weapons as you can.
If you can purchase it now, I'll do that.
How much would it cost you?
How many days? You said 2?
That's how many days we have left, right? And I kind of turn towards the party. I don't really quite remember. What was it yesterday when she said like 3?
Every man said 2-ish, I believe.
Yeah, it's 2-ish now.
Okay, all right. Yes, 2.
100 gold.
100 gold. Holy shit.
Look, there's not going to be any gold, and there's not going to be any caravan.
I can make
to
100
work
weapons
on.
in a day. 100 gold per day.
How much gold do we have, Taiba?
421.
We have 421? We had 50!
Well, that changes things. Do you want the shield too?
I'd say go for it, Taiba. That's
Yeah,
a
why
lot of
not?
Take it if you
Did
want.
we ever?
Pay it all.
How much is it total?
100 gold for the shield, 100 gold for 2 days of my services.
That's an
Okay, I'm
amazing
going to
deal.
buy.
Are you buying it?
I think I can't.
Yeah, I'm buying the shield and
Okay.
also the 2 days of service.
Who wants the animated shield? It requires attunement.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm about to give up my magic weapon, and I take a lot of damage. It could be good on me, but there's definitely some other good arguments. So like, I won't call dibs or anything.
I am completely fine without it.
What's your armor class, Gauntlet?
16.
Minus 14.
There's 14. Mine is 16. I don't even wear armor.
You don't have an armored defense from being a.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Economist Giga. Alright,
So.
Ravager gets it. Going once. Going twice.
Sir.
Sold to the man in the red.
All right. Awesome.
Sick. Alright, what other stuff is there? Because if her most expensive thing's 100 gold, we could probably buy her shop.
You probably could. We'll say.
I don't imagine there's much use in gold besides this OP weapons dealer.
Actually, what weapons do they have?
Yeah.
She only has a couple magic items. The other magic item that she has, because a couple counts this shield. Oh my god, why did I roll this? I'm rolling these randomly. I swear to god I'm not doing this on purpose. Are arrows of dragon slaying. And by arrows I mean arrow, apologies. 1 arrow of dragon slaying.
How much is that?
That 50 gold.
Okay.
Taiba, get it. Taiba,
Wait,
get it.
wait. What else is there?
Then
Let's
there's
look
just
at the entire
equipment.
stock.
Those are my only 2 magic items.
Alright, yeah, Taiba.
The rest of the stock will run you 150 for everything I have made in this store.
150 for everything you made in the store.
Not counting the magic items.
Okay, so Taiba, you have 200 left, right?
Yeah.
So you could buy the arrow of dragon slaying and then everything else she's made.
This will take me far.
It will take you far. And I'm willing to give you a little bit of a tax cut so you can replenish your stock since we're kind of taking advantage of you.
Yes.
Good. Alright, you're taking the arrow of slaying and all of her equipment, I'm assuming.
How much would that be in total?
200.
All of your money, almost precisely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
there's
not-
not much else
just-
we could buy besides maybe potions.
I
Yeah,
don't
well,
have
yeah,
those.
that is a very good point, but this is kind of swaggy, so
It's
I'm okay
pretty
with it.
All right, so
I
arrow
want to get
slaying, we're
random
good at Tyler.
potions. I feel like for this last fight, it'd be kind of fun if you had random potions.
Oh no, we'll die.
I've added the arrow slaying to your inventory, Teva.
Okay, so it's all my gold.
Yeah, just get rid of all your gold, and then it'll...
Oh.
For reference, the arrow of dragon slaying, what it'll do, if you hit a creature with it, the creature must make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw. On a failure, taking 6d10 piercing damage in addition to the regular damage,
Oh
or
dear.
half as much on a successful one.
Does it have advantage on dragons?
No,
Yeah.
if you miss, that's it. You can try to retrieve it, but you're going to be in the air. So,
Does the arrow break when it enters somebody or pierces?
if it pierces someone, it becomes non-magical.
Okay, gotcha.
Gotcha.
It's a very ornate-looking arrow.
Yeah, so it's not really like it's just called an arrow of dragon slaying, but it's not really meant for dragons.
No, it only works on dragons.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Gotcha,
Okay.
gotcha.
cool. I mean, it's still worth 50, I think.
How many dragons were there? Did every man say?
Everyman said 2.
I actually do want to go to the random potions guy. That is a good idea.
You bought
Yeah.
my services, right?
Yes,
Good.
you can deliver them to the garrison.
You can pick them up.
Yeah, right. That works too.
Alright,
Good.
so we can. Do you think we could just get Igan to like send one of his goons to pick that shit up?
I'm sure we can get there's a lot of unused wagons and stuff. We could probably get some people who are willing to work for food. Well, I mean, I guess they're gonna get food either way, but they're just willing to work to do it. It shouldn't be too difficult.
Do you think Igan might make some use if he were to change shops and work there instead?
I think 2 forges is better than 1.
So yeah. Okay.
All right. So you guys have. I'll just say for expediency, make a deal with Igan to like get a transport going.
Okay.
For all the equipment. You have your equipment. You're going to the potion seller.
Potion seller.
Think we should bring some weapons to trade at the potion seller because we have nothing of value.
What?
I mean, what can we give the potion seller to get potions? Like, I feel like if we had weapons, we could at least trade them.
He seems like the kind of guy who would go for a promise of wealth later on.
Yeah, I guess like food too.
Yeah.
Yeah, potion seller.
You make your way to Shakasla, I believe is his name. Yes, Shakasla's place of business. Okay. You enter. Actually, you get there. The tent is gone.
No.
It was a tent? I thought it was a building.
It was a tent.
Investigate. What's up?
Yeah, sure. Make an investigation check.
I'm gonna look at like the dirt and see like if it looked like it got swept up or if it got taken out.
It does look like it got swept up. As you're investigating, you do see like underneath a bit of tarp a single potion.
Oh.
Buy it or
Roll D100. I'll answer that question based off of this roll.
holy shit, 100.
Yeah. You cannot identify it. As you try to reach out with your arcane intuition, it simply reaches nothing. This is a random potion.
Okay. Damn. Alright, got a random potion there. Is anyone?
Not even I know what it does, so how this is going to work is if you decide to drink it, I'm going to roll on the table.
The table of
Of the
good and bad
effects.
combined?
Yep.
And is there equal good, equal bad?
You don't know.
That's fair. Alright, I'll pocket it.
The most random potion
Add
ever made.
extremely random potion to your inventory.
It feels like some Undertale shit.
A little bit.
You drink it and you start saying like crazy wacky words like potato. Okay.
That'd be so funny.
You become Sans Undertale.
Yeah, to epic penguin of doom.
Like when you're doing the genocide run and you just see the remains of Temtem doing epically things on the ground.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's gonna be you when you drink it. You're gonna fucking die, but you're gonna be doing like the Gangnam Style.
Fate worse than hell,
Negative
dude.
effect, you die. Positive effect, the Gangnam Style.
Dude, that might just be
I'm at
the econ
game.
or whatever, dude.
All right. It's at this point that the second day will come to a close. Third day comes around, and Igen knocks on the door of the palace, this large double door that you guys are sleeping behind. And you open it.
There.
So you see Igen Nanid, and he's carrying, like this kind of like it looks like a leather sack that's very long and narrow, that's bound at the top, and you see a sword hilt coming out of it. And he will get on a knee dramatically and hand it to you, and you say, "This is my best craft. Hope you use it. Hope it does you well. This is Gale Hollow."
I'm gonna take this, but if I go down, somebody else needs to do the final blow.
All right. Who is identifying Gale Hollow? Well, I guess, well, you should identify Gale Hollow. So, Gale Hollow is what I'm going to affectionately refer to as a gimmick weapon. Basically... Oh, fuck. Oh, I didn't add it to Fantasy Grounds. Shit. I don't have...
no.
I have it written down in my docs, though. Give me a minute. Basically, it's under normal circumstances a +1 longsword. It can function as a monk weapon.
Okay.
So if Gauntlet wanted to use it, he could. I'm trying to find my magic items list. Fuck. Homebrew magic items. Here we go. Give me one moment and I will give you the proper statistics.
One shots, genies.
Never mind, it's a gauntlet weapon.
Sorry. It doesn't
No,
need...
it's fine. No, that's good. I don't mind. It's just I thought it would be like, because I spend the most time in melee range, I was like, oh, I should totally have it, but it makes no sense.
So, yeah.
I don't care if anyone. I feel like this is more of an everyone weapon. If
It can
anything.
go to whomever. Like, it's not... It can be used as a monk weapon, was my wording for it. As you... So, just to, like, set the scene, you guys are standing in this very opulent chamber, this entryway into the palace. A number of banners that were likely once hanging down have been torn to shreds by those that have entered. And as you reach out your consciousness into the sword guy, you kind of get this, like, strange feedback from it. You learn that Gale Hollow was once wielded by a powerful Titan Slayer named Lorda Albaneshi, who utilized the blade to seal a Titan within it. However, after the death of this hero, the blade was stolen, the Titan unleashed, and the sword broken. And when the Titan fell, the pieces of Gale Hollow have not been repaired, until now, that is. This blade is composed of a bright silver-like metal, its blade engraved with many different runes that interlock and weave together. At the hilt is a woven wrap that is composed of a black fabric, laced together, forming angular designs across it. The crossguard is circular, bearing 4 distinct quadrants, each holding some property similar to a corresponding elemental plane. One flickers with sparks, one drips with water, one is coated in rock, and the last produces a light wind. Gale Hollow has the following properties. It's a +1 longsword, and it has the feature Seal Elemental. Basically, you can seal any elemental within its blade. Any, regardless of CR or otherwise. They must be within 60 feet of you, and the DC changes based off of how much HP the creature has.
It's like Pokemon. It's like a Pokemon.
It is Pokemon. The DC is equal to 5 at 100% HP, 10, 15, 20, 30 as it goes down. Basically, as you wear down whatever creature you're trying to contain within it, it will become easier to capture.
Does DC get lower under certain like conditions, like if they're grappled, prone, paralyzed, stuff like that?
1, you'd want the DC to be higher, and 2, no, it does not. Only 1 elemental can be sealed into Gale Hollow at any time, and after an elemental has been sealed, Gale Hollow will transform to embody different aspects of that element. Basically, you have 4 magic items in 1. Second, once an elemental has been sealed into Gale Hollow, it can never be unsheathed. If you unsheathe the weapon, the elemental will appear beside you. So basically, it becomes a bludgeoning weapon after you seal an elemental into it. You'll be hitting people with a sheath on it.
Yeah. So
I will put all this in the thing after the session, basically, because I totally forgot to do that.
Yeah. So, Gauntlet, do you have like a magic item fist weapon still from that like
Yeah,
golem?
arc striking. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just thinking like, I'm gonna be hitting it with like a raw battle axe if once I give up the Force Master's icon. And other than that, I do only have the animated shield, which I would be willing to give up if anybody else feels like they need it more. But this might work better for me for the time being, because like,
Yeah, I think Gauntlet should get Kill Hollow.
real well.
Or not
I mean,
Gauntlet. Oh my God, Ravager. Oh my God.
yeah, I think it would work really well for him, but it's just that I'm hitting people with like raw at this point in the game is kind of tough.
I will point this out.
Yeah.
Gauntlet's only way to deal magic, like melee damage using his martial arts, is the gauntlets that he has.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. Like,
How much like how do those work though?
The gauntlets of arc striking, they make his they give him a +1 bonus to any martial arts attacks he makes, and they make them magical.
Okay, so but that is he could just attack with that and be totally fine and deal magic damage.
pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And those are +1?
Yes.
Okay. I think this is best in my hands for now, but like I'm totally willing to switch it off if it like situationally it seems better in somebody else's hands.
Yeah, we could try like throwing it around every turn, giving them a swipe.
You do need to attune to it. I will point that out.
Okay, yeah. I feel a little greedy because I just took the shield, but I am gonna have no magic items other than the shield pretty soon. And this
Ravager has like 14 DC. I think he needs, or AC. He needs it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do my very best to face tank when it comes to it. And I think for now I will pick up the beautiful sword, unless somebody objects, which I'm totally willing to listen to.
Hey, Eton, you want this sword?
Boy, would I!
Nah.
No. You take Gale Hollow and you begin the process to attune to it. Just kind of like, in looking at the blade after having unwrapped it, the sheath beside it now, a sheath also just elegantly carved and designed and all that. And as you reach your consciousness into the blade in order to attune to it, there's this sort of like emptiness within the blade. The ceiling plane in which you can imprison someone. It's infinite, expansive, easy to get lost in, and you have to kind of steady yourself so that you don't fall in it too. And as you kind of pull back, finishing the attunement process, you hold this heavy blade in your hand whose hilt burns with the different elements of this world. And you have Gale Hollow.
Nice. He
So,
kind of grins at the blade.
as you do.
Now. Oh, sorry.
There's a number of horns that just appear across the city. Warning horns. Bells. Ding, 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 ding.
I thought we had another day.
Oh.
Egan kind of looks up at you. We had the oh fuck. He'll just start like running back towards the Inferno Forge.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna step outside. How close does it look?
You look outside. First off, you look towards where the Citadel is. It's probably about 20 miles off at this point.
Holy
Close.
shit.
Second, as you step outside, appearing before you is a large red figure bearing fire that courses through its scaling. Its eyes burn like coal and embers as it stares at you before the castle, as a large dragon just sits before you, its wings outstretched as it looks towards you.
Hello?
And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
We need to get on the wyverns. We're in the wrong place.
Holy
Next
shit.
session's
I
going to
know
be fucking crazy.
I was gonna spend like the rest of. I thought I was gonna spend like the rest of that day using the Force Master, like kind of giving it away, but it's like, well, holy shit. Okay.
We're in it now. All right. That is Man, okay, next session. Fuck, that pushes up the time frame a little bit. You guys probably won't level up again.
Yeah?
No, you won't.
Like right now?
No, you guys probably won't level up again.
We kind that was a really long speedrunning session. We got a lot done.
Yeah, you also you it wasn't just that. It was like you did a lot of prep, which is like good. And you were like, all right, let's not do the camp. So I'm like, okay, yeah, the next session might be the penultimate. Not counting the epilogue.
Holy shit. Okay.
Wow. Holy shit.
So,
It's like 2 or 3 sessions. Like is around what we're looking at now. Oh boy.
It's looking more like 2 at this point.
It totally could. We're in it now. That is fucking baller.
Alright.
Oh my god, wait, this is... Oh, wow. Huh.
So I guess it's time to actually start thinking about character creation for real. Like,
yes.
We're getting there.
I will go ahead and get the map for this encounter ready, by the way.
Also, anime campaign Saturday? Anime campaign Saturday?
Ooh.
Campaign.
Alright.
Wait, what?
Anime campaign Saturday.
Oh.
Free. Like
Nice.
11.
I'm down.
When?
Saturday.
11.
Saturday 11. I should be good. Wait,
This keep does not function.
I might have something to do, but I'll keep you in check.
Alright, so
Here is where the next map will be if you want to save that to your thing. I will be positioning everyone now. Etlan is not here. Kumal is not here. It's just you 4. Now I need to get the grid. Oh, we can get nice and close. Man, that did not go how I expected, but I'm here for it. Banger.
the camp seemed impossible because it'd take like a day to go to the freaking mountain to do it, and then we had like 2 minutes.
And then we leave these people to fight off against this giant fucking castle in the sky. It's fucking lava.
Yeah, it would have. There was cost and benefit. You guys, I think, you guys chose a good option.
Yeah. So we're very prepared to defend, but he's going to be at max strength. I think is the so like. There's a lot of burden on the party, but less burden on the city, which I think is cool.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put you guys in dick formation.
Dick.
I don't have the proper dragon token, which is good, so I can do that later.
Remember what we prepared.
Huh?
Dick formation.
Man.
I'll be the left ball. You'll